Max Country.
for the CRC. Game number one coming up in about 25 minutes on Max Country.
You'll hear George Strait.
104.9 Max Country. We are live here from the York City Auditorium in York, Nebraska. Tournament game number 1. Lutheran and Shelby Rising City comes your way at about 6:45. It's going to be right here on Max Country, and we'll be live here from the York City Auditorium in about 6 minutes. Right now, back to the music.
take you courtside for today's match.
Good afternoon and welcome into our broadcast of Crossroads Conference Tournament Volleyball action on 104.9 Max Country. I'm Parker Siza. We are live from the York City Auditorium for Semifinal Monday, where 4 teams are left here in the CRC. One will be crowned the winner tomorrow night. And the 2 games we have here today, we're going to start with the Cross County Cougars against the Osceola Bulldogs. Osceola coming in at 20-7 overall, Cross County at 21-8. That'll be a fun one we're going to have right away. And then game number 2 is between the Shelby Rising City Huskies at 19-8 and the Nebraska Lutheran Knights at 10-15. And Nebraska Lutheran was the big upset of yesterday, where they beat BDS in the best of 3 set match 2-1. The top seed BDS Eagles go down. And then let's see, it was Shelby Rising City, the 5 seed, winning over the 4 seed High Plains in 3 sets to move on to that match. So that's going to be our second semifinal. Our first one here is with Cross County, who won in 2 sets over Meridian, and then with Osceola, who won in 2 quick sets over the Dorchester Longhorns. We've got the game here tonight on 104.9 Max Country right here on the FM dial. But if you want to tune into our webcast stream, head on over to the website, 1049maxcountry.com. Right at the top of our page, you'll see the CRC homepage, and you can click on that. You can watch us along on YouTube. Get the if you got a smart TV, get the YouTube app on your smart TV. Put us on the big screen tonight here for these 2 good volleyball matchups. Or if you're driving around in your car, of course, keep it tuned right here to Max Country. So again, we've got our first game, Cross County and Osceola, semifinal number 1 for the 2025 CRC tournament. And then the second one at about 6:45, 7 o'clock tonight, Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City. We'll take a break here on Max Country. Coming up next, we will send you to, we'll come back here. We'll talk more in our pregame coverage. We'll preview the matchup here with Cross County and Osceola and get set for the first serve. This is high school volleyball, the CRC on Max Country.
Members of the Polk Cordville Clarks Commercial Club support the CRC. Strobel Manufacturing, Studio G Photography by Shelley Garrett, Top Game Industries, True North Wellness and Medical, Bunge USA, and Harless Oil Company.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elf's Well Drilling in Chickley. Call toll-free, 888-627-WELL.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
When you think beef, you should think Bruning Farms. Bruning Farms uses the newest technology to create better beef. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channel seed needs. See the channel difference at Premium Ag.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Getting set for our first semifinal, the Cross County Cougars and the Osceola Bulldogs. Parker Siza back with you here from the York City Auditorium, the famed Auditorium. It's had some renovations over the last few years to better help it suit these massive high school, small town high school games, whether it be volleyball, whether it be basketball in January. It's a great location here for the CRC, and we're ready for some fun here over the next couple of days. Let's talk about both of these teams, Cross County and Osceola. The Cross County Cougars, again, 21-8 on the season. They are coming in to the CRC here with a pretty good win streak. They've won, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row in 2 straight wins over the Meridian Mustangs. They played Meridian right before the CRC back on last Thursday, and then took them on Saturday in the first round, and they won in a 2 quick set match there over Meridian. So they're coming in again, winning 8 straight, 21-8 on the year. They have played Osceola earlier this season at the Cross County Triangular, which was held back on September 16th. Cross County won the game over Osceola in 2 sets. So if that means anything, now of course we're about a month removed from that game. Teams can change. We'll see what happens here in this one today. Of course, both of these teams also Class D1 teams representing out of the NSAA. All right, let's go through each of the teams now and their stats on the season. We'll start with Cross County. And on their attack, they average about 11 kills per set. On the season, they're led by Sydney Hengelfelt, the junior, who has about 5.1 kills per set and attacks 253, 390 kills on the year for Hengelfelt. They're serving, pretty good serving team as well, averaging almost 2.5 aces per set. And their serves about 90% on the year. Their leader in aces is, let's see, that would be Finley Peterson, who has 42 on the year for the Cross County Cougars. And then at the net, their leader in blocks is Cortina Donnelly, who has 41 at the net. And she leads the group, and that averages almost a block, almost 2 blocks per match for the Cross County Cougars. Osceola averages a little bit less in kills per set than Cross County does. They're at 10.5. Cross County was at 11. And their leading server, or let's see, they get about 3.5 aces per set. That's one more per set than the Cougars do. And their leader in that category for the Bulldogs is Bartling, the junior, who has 57 on the year. And they've got a pretty good blocker at the net, too, Burrett, the junior, with 43 on the season for the Bulldogs. That's a quick look at both of these teams. We're going to take a break. The national anthem coming up here from the York City Auditorium. And then we'll get set for the first serve of this first semifinal, the Cross County Cougars and the Osceola Bulldogs. Winner goes to the CRC Championship game tomorrow night.
Stutzman Interiors in Shickley sells all types of flooring and can brighten your home with new countertops or windows. Call them at 627-4745. Good luck, area athletes.
If you have a sewer or water problem, call Van Kirk Brothers in Sutton. For more information, go to vankirkbrothers.com. They are proud supporters of area athletes.
Sutton Lumber, where they offer home improvement items as well as everything you need for new home construction, including windows, doors, and cabinets. Shop local at Sutton Lumber, a proud supporter of area athletics.
Collision and hail repairs, paintless dent removal, restorations, and even custom golf carts. You get all that and more at Road 3 Auto Body and Sales in McCool Junction.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency, located 3 miles south of Utica. We insure homes, auto, farm, livestock, and crop. Give us a call to see what we can do for you.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Milligan wishes another successful sports season to all area athletes. Good luck from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation in Bruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs, or call them today, 402-353-6775.
Stutzman Interiors in Shickley sells all types of flooring and can brighten your home with new countertops or windows. Call them at 627-4745. Good luck, area athletes.
Geneva Hebron Superior Implement is proud to be your Case IH provider. New equipment, service, or repairs, get all of your equipment from GHS Implement, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
It is reassuring to know that specialized medical care for you and your family is available in Polk County. At Annie Jeffrey Health Center, we are committed to providing you the highest quality health care available.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Collision and hail repairs, paintless dent removal, restorations, and even custom golf carts. You get all that and more at Road 3 Auto Body and Sales in McCool Junction.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation in Bruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs, or call them today, 402-353-6775.
If you have a sewer or water problem, call Van Kirk Brothers in Sutton. For more information, go to vankirkbrothers.com. They are proud supporters of area athletes.
Walters Ag LLC in Shickley, where tradition meets innovation. We are your source for Beck's Hybrid Seed and Pivot Bionitrogen solutions. Visit our website or call us today at 402-759-1831.
Welcome back here to York City Auditorium, getting set for the first CRC semifinal matchup. Cross County Cougars and the Osceola Bulldogs. Both of these teams very familiar with each other. They're not separated by too many miles. Stromsburg, Nebraska, and then Osceola just, right up 81, and then across one more highway, and then you're there at Osceola, a couple miles apart. So these two teams also, as you mentioned earlier, playing for the second time this season. They met back on September 16th. It was a 2-0 cross-county win at the cross-county Triangular over the Bulldogs, one of Osceola's 7 losses on the year. The Bulldogs got off to a really good start. In fact, until the end of September, Osceola's only loss was to Cross County. Then they ran into some better teams in the month of October. They lost a matchup to EMF, pretty good team in Class D1. They're 20-5. Riverside, a team that's 23-4. They lost to them in 4 sets. They lost to Nebraska Christian in 3 sets. That's a 21-5 team. They also dropped matchups to 18-10 Conestoga, 18-12 Auburn, and then recently 19-8 Shelby Rising City, who we'll see here later tonight. So it's been a tough schedule here for the Bulldogs, and as of late, we'll see how they can do here. Cross County, meanwhile, they've also played some really good teams, dropped some contests. Their biggest opponent on the year, could argue, probably Thayer Central. They're at 23-5, and the Cougars took the Thayer Central Titans there to 5 sets. So that was way back early on in the season. So we'll see what happens here today. Cross County is going to be on the near side if you're watching us on our YouTube channel, 1049 Max Country on YouTube. On the near side in their navy jerseys, white letters, white numbers. And then the Bulldogs of Osceola in their black jerseys, orange letters, orange numbers on the far side. If you're watching us, and if you're listening to us, Osceola is going to be on my right, and Cross County is going to be on my left here as we start this first set. Winner plays tomorrow night at about 6:45 for the CRC championship game. Cross County looking to get back there. They were there last year and ended up falling in a 5-setter to the BDS Eagles, and BDS was upset on Saturday by the Nebraska Lutheran Knights, a team we'll have later on here. As we go through the final lineup checks, quick chance to remind you that Crossroads Conference Tournament volleyball coverage here on Max Country is brought to you by York General Hospital, Fillmore County Hospital, Copsa Odie, CPAs and Advisors, Norder Supply, Generations Insurance, Jensen Lumber, and Eye Care Associates. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors. We'll be reading them off throughout the night. And everybody, if you're watching us, you'll see all the graphics and things like that. Great stuff. And here we go. Finley Peterson will start out the serve here for the Cougars. Peterson, a pretty good server, leads the team in aces, gets us over the net. And the Bulldogs now on the right side, attack. Right at the 10-foot line, Cougars. Now the set to the outside, and it's stuffed by the Bulldogs right off the bat. Cranked back by Bella Recker with the block, and so it's 1-0 Osceola. Serve here by the Bulldogs now. Another set, another chance on the outside, and that is off the fingertips and down onto the court. Kill on the board there for Ava Pruder for the Cougars. And it is 1-1 here in set number 1. Pruder had a chance on that last attack, but it was blocked. Got it there that second time. Now she's back to serve. Heads to the back row here for Osceola. Now a free ball to the Cross County back line. Set by Eden Peterson to the outside, and attack there Hengelfeld. Dug up by the Bulldog back line. Stay here on the near side. Now it's with the Cougars. Set, Hengelfeld off the player in the back row and down for a kill. Two quick ones here for Osceola. On their first 2 points, Pruder with the kill and Hengelfeld with a kill. Serve again by Pruder. Persowski, the bump set, and the attack long by Callison Persowski. Point Cross County, and they lead 3-1. Cougars still back to serve with Pruder, and this time over the back line for a Bulldog point. It's now 3-2. Cross County here with the lead. And now the Bulldogs here on the serve, and that works for an ace. Emerson Persowski with the ace. That is her 34th of the season. Now the Cougars. That's Hengelfeld into the net, misses. And now, just like that, it is a 4-3 Osceola lead. Persowski will stay serving for the Bulldogs. As Cross County now looks for the side out. Peterson with a quick set back over the net. Bulldogs near side, good swing there. Bartling, good dig in the back line by the Cougars, but they couldn't keep it up. Another point for Osceola, and it's 5-3. It was 3-1, now 4 straight points by the Bulldogs to take the lead, and then a serve over the back line there by Persowski, who had an ace during that rally. But missed that one long, so point Cougars, 5-4 the lead for the Bulldogs. Osceola returns the serve on a free ball after the Cougar serve. Now outside, Hengelfeld with a heck of a swing, dug up by the back row, saved there by Recker. Got back to Recker. She sent it over on an overpass. Now there's Peterson to Hengelfeld, the kill. And Cross County's tied it up here at 5. Hengelfeld's second kill. And we're tied at 5 here in set 1. Serve receive, Recker. Oh, not a good serve receive. That's an ace for the Cougars. And number 12, Cortina Donnelly with the ace for Cross County. Donnelly's 19th ace of the year. And now a serve just over the back line. And so now we are tied here at 6. So the ace a moment ago there by the Cougars, and then the missed serve, so 6-all here in the first set. Now a Osceola serve there. Kenzie Bartling will miss it. Point right back to the Bulldogs. Excuse me, point right back to the Cougars, 7-6. So now we're getting some points on some errors here for both teams. Serving now for Cross County, Eden Peterson, the setter. It's at the middle here for the Bulldogs. They get blocked. And right there looked like Austin Towski and I believe Hengelfeld in the area there for the Cougars. And they lead at 8-6. Served by the Cougars here. Set by Persowski to the outside. Good swing there by the Bulldogs, but right back over on a Cross County overpass. They'll try it again. Another good dig up there by the Cougar back line. Here's Hengelfeld outside. Did it get the line? It did not. Too much air under that. And Osceola gets the point. It is 8-7. Cougars still here in the first set. Back and forth action so far. One-point lead for Cross County. Back to serve here is Burritt for the Bulldogs. Eden Peterson, strong set to the outside to Hengelfeld. And it is 9-7 Cross County. Hengelfeld's third kill of this first set. Bulldogs can't recover that serve, and that's another ace. This time it's Hengelfeld. Cross County's second ace of the match. And Hengelfeld, her 35th of the season. And the next serve she'll miss over the back line for a Bulldog point. And now 10-8. All right, 2-point lead here for the Cougars. Cross County on the serve, or excuse me, Osceola on the serve. Cross County has it on the serve receive. Pruder on the attack. It's at the 10-foot line here for Bartling over the net. Cougars swing on the outside. Pruder dug up by the Bulldog back line. Pushed over at the net. Good dig by Hengelfeld, keeping the ball up. Free ball back over. Back line for the Bulldogs, near side. Peterson, Cameron Peterson can't hit it. It got blocked. It was still on the Bulldogs side. They save it. Here's Cross County though. Pruder dug up back row. It's heading toward the net. Good touch there by Recker, tapping it back over. Cross County. Pruder with a lob right over the blockers. Korsowski a bump set. Tack down the middle, sent right back over by the Cougars. We've got a heck of a rally going on here. Peterson, that serve too close to the net. Oh, Cross County gets the point. Pruder there with the touch. And then there was a violation called on Osceola. So it's a 3-point lead. And we got a point here for Osceola. Okay, sorry about that. We were just, all right, now we've got a serve and a miss serve. It is, let's see. Okay, we just had some kind of technical difficulty. Hope we're still on Max Country here. But either way, 12-9 now the score. Cross County with the lead. Having some service errors here for both teams. They'll have to try to shake that off. Serve over the back line. Speaking of which. So now 12-10. I mean, at least half of these teams' points have came on the other team's error. As now the Bulldogs here on the serve. Pruder pushes it over. Good attack there. Osceola can't keep it up. Point Cross County. And it's a 13-10 lead. Cougars serve. Free ball back over by the Bulldogs. Peterson, Hengelfeld, the kill. Sydney Hengelfeld having a nice first serve. It's her fourth kill. Timeout called here by Osceola as they trail 14-10 here to the Cross County Cougars in this first set. We'll step aside. More CRC Volleyball after this.
Fortify Group, helping people fortify their lives and safeguarding their futures with insurance and real estate results. Now serving Thayer and Nuckolls counties with a new Fortify office in Davenport. Your local precision planting dealer in Aiken, Nebraska is Panko Ag Services. Give Dave Panko a call today at 402-587-0367.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Plain talk, exceptional results. That's what you get when you partner with Norder Supply, your local full-service agronomy specialist since 1976. Norder Supply is proud to support area athletes.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
And welcome back here to our coverage of CRC Volleyball on Max Country. It's a 4-point lead for the Cross County Cougars. Coming out of the timeout, and Hengelfeld just continues to attack here for the Cougars. Her 5th kill. And that one had some power behind it on the outside. Cross County now with a 5-point lead. Still serving for the Cougars, Ava Pruder. Oh, really good serve there. Awkward serve receive. Osceola, though, gets it right back, though. It was off a player there in the back row for the Bulldogs, number 12, Alexis Burrett with her first kill. And that's the first point on a kill for Osceola here in this first set. Several others have been off aces or blocks or errors on the other team. So it's 15-11, and now Cross County, the attack blocked, stays here with the Cougars. Now Hengelfeld taps it over, diving on the ground there. Prasowski back over the net. Hengelfeld stuffed. What a block right there. Kinsey Bartling all over that one. It's a 3-point game, 15-12. And now serve here by Osceola. Middle set Peterson, and again outside Hengelfeld. Another stuff. Pruder keeps it up. And that's a stuff and a block point. Osceola, 15-13. Pruder had a chance there at the back line, but that was tough to grab. So 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Serve away. That's on the line. Ace serve Prasowski. Her second ace of the afternoon. And it's a 1-point game. 15-14. Prasowski with another serve. Lobs it over. Here's Hengelfeld outside, tapping it over the block. Chance here for the Bulldogs to get it back to Bartling. She's blocked. Or actually hit into the net, I believe. I don't know if that was touched by the Cougars. Either way, it is Cross County point. And they lead at 16-14. And Cross County serve missed. So a point back to the Bulldogs. 16-15 in the first set. Here is now Bartling back to serve. Good serve, line drive, serve receive Pruder. Peterson with a bump set to Hengelfeld, who just has to send it over on an overpass. Oh, and Osceola, the bench saw right away that went outside of the antenna area, so they saw that. The official there on the floor noticed it as well, so we are now tied at 16. And Bartling again, another serve, too much mustard under that, over the back line. Point Cross County, and they lead it again here by 1. (17-16), the visitors on the scoreboard. Cross County Cougars with the lead. One touch serve receive right back over by the Bulldogs. Now it's Ella Kramer to Hengelfeld, not one of her normal attacking points she's had here today, but that works. A little bit softer, but down onto the court for the kill. 2-point Cross County lead. Hengelfeld's 6th of the set. And now we have Eden Peterson back to serve. Serve receive by the Bulldogs. Back over. Cross County now. Peterson, Hengelfeld. Oh, it knocked one of the antennas over, and that hits it, so that's got to be Bulldog point. And they got to fix the antenna right there on the far side of the court. But a miss there by Hengelfeld. And back to a 1-point lead. They need some extra resources over at the net. Try to tie it up. We got some pretty good tape, if anybody. Oh, they got some athletic tape right there that they can use. All right, yep, they're going to jerry-rig that onto the net. Sure. So it's 18-17 here. Cross County with the lead over Osceola. Winner of this first set will get a upper hand in this best of 5. Of course, on Saturday, every match was a best of 3. Some teams won 2-0 and others 2-1. Today, though, we'll go to the best of 5. So first one to win 3 sets. as we're still looking to tape up the antenna at the net. Hengelfeld with her swing knocked it over. And a couple more pieces of tape there and we should be good. If you're hearing us, you can hear a pretty good solid crowd on hand. Osceola and Cross County, the Cross County Cougar fans behind me, well attended. Osceola the same as well. They're across from us here at the City Auditorium. We're still working to get it taped up. Props to that back line judge there, who came up from his position to help out the where that antenna is, right there. Our next game coming up later tonight is between the 8 seed Nebraska Lutheran, who pulled off the shocker so far of the CRC, the win over top seed BDS. And then it's the 5 seed Shelby Rising City, who pulled off a quote-unquote upset. The only reason I say that is because a 4 and a 5 is never usually an upset, but the 5 seed Shelby Rising City beat the 4 seed High Plains. So that's going to be our second semifinal later today. Shelby and Nebraska Lutheran. All right, we're ready to go. We're taped up there with the antenna on the far side of the net. And back with a 18-17 cross-county lead is Osceola. Back to serve. Here's Hengelfeld. Tries to attack this time. Dug up by Bartling in the back row. Persowski near side. Pushed over. Cameron Peterson. What a play on the near side net for the Bulldogs. And we're tied at 18. She ran into that one. Just the set right back over the net. And the placement there in the back corner. Tied at 18. And now we have the Bulldogs serving here with Burritt. Cougars, Hengelfeld stuffed. Stays with the Cougars though. Great dig by Kramer to keep it up. Back over on an overpass. Now Osceola missed into the net there. And the 29 Conkling couldn't hit that over. So point Cross County, they lead by 1, 19-18. Serve now by the Bulldogs. That's an ace serve for Cross County. Hengelfeld with her second ace of the set. The Cougars' third ace as a team this set. And they take a 20-18 lead late in this first set, 1-20. Hengelfeld another serve. Serve received there, Burritt. Heads to the near side, Recker lobs it over. Peterson at the net. The setup to Pruder on the attack. Dug up back row Bulldogs. Another one here near side. This is Peterson. Misses into the net. Cross County now with a 3-point late lead in this first set of action. Timeout on the court called by the Bulldogs of Osceola. Their second timeout this set. We'll step aside as well and thank our sponsors here of CRC Volleyball on Max Country.
HSB is proud to support all area students and athletes. Stop by and see us for all your banking needs. Best of luck this season. HSB, member FDIC.
Cooch Roofing is your local roofing company with a trusted team of longtime employees, so you're sure to get the best in products and service. For more information, see Cooch Roofing on Facebook.
Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channel seed needs. See the channel difference at Premium Ag.
Back here out of the Osceola timeout. A lot of work for the Bulldogs to do to try to get back in this first set. It's certainly not over. But the Bulldogs have some work. Cross County wants to try to end this, take a 1-0 lead. Here's the serve by Hengelfeld. Heads to the out-of-bounds area on the far side. Bulldogs in return with an overpass. Eden Peterson to the outside. Pruder got it for the kill. Ava Pruder's second of the match, the junior for the Bulldogs, and it is a 4-point Cross County lead. It's a back-and-forth first set here, and maybe the Cougars taking the momentum advantage here toward the end of this set. Recker with a free ball, missed over the back line. That was a tough serve received there by the Bulldogs. Cross County now 2 points away from the first set. Serve here, Hengelfeld. Awkward serve receive. Really good serve, though, by Hengelfeld. Sent back over on a free ball. Now the Cougars with a chance to attack. Peterson outside Pruder. That works for a kill. Just tapped it over the block. And Osceola not ready for it at the net. Set point, Cross County. Engelfeld serving, and it's an ace serve for Engelfeld. Her third of the match and of this first set. And Cross County wins it 25-18 over Osceola in set number 1. Engelfeld led the way, 6 kills, 3 aces. Ava Pruder added 3 kills. Donnelly with an ace. On the other side, Emerson Persowski had 2 aces for Osceola. Burritt added a kill for the Bulldogs. It is a 1-0 lead for the Cross County Cougars. We'll be back for set number 2 after this on Max Country.
Husker Crop Solutions is serving growers in Nebraska for their crop insurance needs. Give them a call today at 402-366-4639. Good luck, all area athletes.
LP HVAC has the solution to your HVAC problems. Residential, commercial, whatever the problem, LP HVAC has you covered. A proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Don't leave your spraying to just anybody. Get your aerial spraying from the experts at McCool Air Services. McCool Air Services is a proud sponsor of area athletes.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Members of the Polk Cordville Clarks Commercial Club support the CRC, Northeast Nebraska Telephone Company, Polk County Rural Public Power District, Resilient Rehab, Sandell Electric, Solt Wagner Funeral Home, and Strobel Energy Group.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience and visit your local Nutrien Ag Solutions location.
Need a trusted estate planning attorney? Hofsnyder Law is here for you with experience, integrity, and results. Call Hofsnyder Law today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back to semifinal Monday here at the York City Auditorium for the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. Parker Sizer with you, live on 104.9 Max Country and the Max Country YouTube channel. Cross County with a 25-18 win in the first set as we get set here for set number 2. And Osceola will begin things with Recker. Pushed over by the Cougars at the net with Donnelly. Now we've got a whistle and an illegal touch on the Bulldogs. So point Cross County here in set 2, and they lead it 1-0. CRC coverage on Max Country brought to you by Henderson State Bank, Baumsberger Welding, Nutrien Ag Solutions, McCool Heating and AC, East Butler Boosters Club, Mid-America Vision, and Edgewater Insurance in Osceola. Another point here for the Cougars, though. Osceola with another missed attack. So 2-0, Cross County with the lead. And still serving is Finley Peterson for the Cougars. Middle set, Persowski outside. That's a kill for Burritt, her second of the match. So Osceola gains their first point of this second set. Burris Jr. at 5'7" for the Bulldogs. So the side out there for Osceola. Now back to serve, Persowski. Serve receive Kramer. Peterson to Pruder. You got it, Cross County. Right back. Pruder's fourth kill. And now Pruder back to serve. Kruger on the season, second in kills behind Hengelfeld with 267. Right after the serve, though, Osceola with a smart play. Bartling with the kill right off the hands of a blocker on the near side net. Bartling, the junior outside hitter for Osceola, and it is 2-3. Got a serve here by the Bulldogs that heads over the back line for a cross-county point, and now a 2-point lead for the Cougars. So 4-2, and here is Donnelly back to serve for Cross-County. Set to the middle, attacked over by Conkling. Good dig on the ground, but they couldn't keep it up. Peterson had a dig on the floor, but the second touch there by Peterson not going to work, so that is a point for, I believe, Conkling. Had the kill there, so it is 4-3. Now serving is Burritt. Hengelfeld, another one. Their seventh. Hengelfeld had 6 back in that first set. Gets her 7th of the match right there. Got some subs here for the Cougars as Peterson heads to the back line to serve. Soski the set. Right side here, Conkling. Oh, got it on the corner. Conkling just tried to aim it to that back corner. Got it there. She was on the near side, or the far side net. Got it to that near back corner on Cross County side. And Conkling now with 2 kills. 5-4 lead for Cross County. Peterson outside, Hengelfeld off the block. Engelfeld's turning into an unstoppable force for the Cougars, especially on that outside. And now Sydney back to serve here. Sends it over the net. Good serve there. It's right into the antenna. Ace serve for Hengelfeld, her 4th of the match. And 38 aces on the year for Hengelfeld. That's behind Pruder with 40 and Finley Peterson with 42. Point right back though here for Osceola. And they get it. Didn't see, was that? I missed who got the attack there. I was looking at my notes, but the Bulldogs get the point. So it's 7-5. Pruder outside for the Cougars. Now to the Bulldogs. Bartling sends it to the back line. Peterson with the second touch. Pruder with the free ball. Persowski to Bartling. And point Osceola. Kenzie Bartling's second kill. 1-point game here in the second set. In this best of 3. Osceola firing a little bit better here in this second set. Great serve there by the Bulldogs. Ace serve for Osceola. That was Cameron Peterson, the senior outside hitter. We are tied at 7 here in the second set. Serve Bulldogs. Kramer serve receive. Peterson all the way to Pruder. Cross court bump set. Pruder to the back line. Bartling, another one. Bulldogs on a run here. 3rd kill for Bartling. And now Osceola with a 1-point lead. This is Peterson again serving. Pruder on the outside. Bartling now on the near side. Touched up by the block. Tough second touch. Or a first touch there after the block. But Cross County able to return on an overpass. Bartling, another one up in the air. Peterson. That is Pruder, stuffed. Still with Cross County. Here's a back set now to the outside, right side there. That is Hadley Larson on the attack. Free ball back over by the Bulldogs. Got a good rally going here. Pruder off the block. 5th kill for Ava Pruder. Cross County ties it up at 8. Kramer now back to serve for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, for the Cougars. That's going to work. Point for Cross County. The serve receive just not there for the Bulldogs. So 9-8. Persowski, right side wrecker, sent over. Cougars now, Pruder off the block. Right back over on a free ball by the Bulldogs. Another chance for Pruder on the outside, yeah. 6 for Ava Pruder. And it's a 2-point Cross County lead. So Kramer will stay serving here for the Bulldogs. Excuse me, for the Cross County Cougars. Bartling. Right back over the net by Cross County. So Bartling will try it again. Off the block, Hengelfeld dig in the back row. Middle set, Peterson outside Pruder. Persowski, the quick set. Oh, Cross County wasn't ready for it. Cortina Donnelly right there, the blocker for the Bulldogs. Almost had it, but down onto the court. For a Osceola point, so it's 10-9. And Osceola misses the serve. 11-9. Cross County leads in set 2. They won the first set 25-18. They have 8 kills from Hengelfeld, 6 from Pruder. So far here in the match, Finley Peterson now back to serve. Overpass back over the net. Hengelfeld with the dig. Peterson, Pruder. Good attack there. Good dig, though, by Cameron Peterson for Osceola. Then it got to Bartling on the near side, but she missed into the net. Point Cougars, 3-point lead for Cross County. The defending Crossroads Conference volleyball runners-up. Peterson the serve here over the back line. Point Osceola. Emerson Persowski will serve it now. She has 2 aces here in the match. Pruder stuffed and just out though. They call it out, so point Cross County. Really good job there, really by both squads. Pruder, of course, at the net. Good job, Osceola, blocking that, and that was a really close play. They call it out, so point Cross County, and then a serve over the back line there by Pruder. So they'll get it right back. Pruder, by the way, just had her 7th kill a moment ago. Now it's 13-11. Bulldogs trail. They're back to serve. Hengelfeld returning it. It is blocked and out of bounds. Point Hengelfeld. Her 9th kill of the match. Cross County takes a 3-point lead. Cortina Donnelly on the serve. That just gets over the tape at the net. Sent on one touch back over to the Cougars. Hengelfeld, it was blocked. Stays here with Cross County. Another chance, Hengelfeld. Rainbow right over the blockers. Near side Peterson with the swing. Finley Peterson for Cross County with the dig. And then Hengelfeld free ball. On Osceola's side, Persowski the back set to Conkling. Nice swing. Good touch back over. Oh, nope, maybe not. Double hit on Ostentowski. And the violation there on Cross County gives the point to Osceola. 14-12. Cross County leads almost midway through this second set. Serve here by number 12, Alexis Burritt. Oh, Hengelfeld roofed right there. Record and Conkling in the area for the block. And that's the key here to continue this match for Osceola's. Can you stop Hengelfeld, and they just did right there. Can you continue to do it? Serve here again by Peterson. Excuse me, by Burrett. Serve, receive by the Cougars. Back over to the Bulldogs, and another one, Conkling. Tied at 14, Conkling's third kill. Gracie Conkling, senior on the right side for Osceola. So it's 14-14 here in set two. Ace, oh, whoa, no ace serve. What a second touch there by the Cougars. What another touch at the net, just can't survive, my goodness. That was Eden Peterson after I thought it was an ace serve, but she had quite the touch on that second one. Got it back over the net, and then there was another great dig. Still ended up at an Osceola point. Now they take a 1-point lead. And then a serve into the net there by Burrett, who did a good job for Osceola during that scoring rally. So now we have a sub. Front row, Hadley Larson will check in for the Cougars. Out goes Finley Peterson. Now back to serve for the Cougars, number 13, Eden Peterson, in a tie game, 15-15. Serve just wide there for the Cougars. Point Osceola, 16-15. Serve here, Osceola now. 1-point lead for the Cougars, or for the Bulldogs rather. And that's now a tie game. Hengelfeld with the kill. Her 10th. Now Hengelfeld, maybe their best server, at least today. She has 4 ace serves. Back to serve this one. Serve received there to the middle. Recker outside. Attacks. Cross County. Outside Pruder. Dug up Bartling in the back row for the Bulldogs. Now on the near side, Peterson over the net. Cross County keeps it there on their outside, far side of the net. To the back row for Osceola. Now up to the near side net. And attacked but missed there by Peterson. Point Cougars. And now they own a 1-point lead, 17-16. Another serve by Hengelfeld. Recker, whiffed on the attack. Point Cross County, timeout, Osceola. To discuss some things, they trail late in the second set by 2 to Cross County, who's already up 1-0. See if Osceola can continue things here. And we'll take a quick timeout, back after this 30-second break.
Looking for reliable irrigation? Turning Point Irrigation in York has you covered with quality Ranke systems built to last. Turning Point Irrigation and Ranke Manufacturing. Get back on the road with Ortegren Auto Repair in Straumsburg. Get your vehicle inspected for free today. That's Ortegren Auto Repair in Straumsburg, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Hardwood Artisan in Friend is dedicated to the trade. When you want custom cabinets and countertops, hardwood flooring, or millwork, go to Hardwood Artisan in Friend, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Parker Siza back with you here from the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. Coverage on Max Country has been brought to you by Midwest Bank, RC Pit Stop, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Clutie, Bruning Grain and Feed, Alf's Well Drilling, and Weaver Repair. Serve here by the Cougars. Missed over the back line, Hengelfeld. Couldn't keep that one in, so it's Bulldogs point, 1-point game here late in this second set. And again, the Cougars with a 1-0 lead over Osceola. So Osceola needs this set to try to get some momentum back. Outside Pruder for Cross County, off the block. Bulldogs with it, Bartling off the block. Dug up by Hengelfeld in the back row. Kramer, and now Pruder with a free ball. Persowski setting up, Recker, tapped over, tapped right back by Kramer. What a touch there. Finally, it's Osceola. They were waiting for that opportunity. Bartling with her 4th kill, and we're tied at 18. Cross County with some great defensive touches here today, too. Fortunately, a couple of them they've had, it still ended up to the opponent's point. Really good serve there by Osceola. Tough serve received, but Hengelfeld gets it. Then it's out to Pruder, and it works for a Cross County point. 1 point lead now. Ava Pruder with her 8th kill gives the Cougars 19 points. And now Kramer serving. Oh, a sidewinder by Kramer for the ace serve. That had some spin on it. And she gets the ace. Cross County's 6th of the match. Back set here to Recker on the outside. Dug up, Hengelfeld gets on the ground for it. Now out to Pruder. The kill. Cross County with a 3-point lead. Another timeout, Osceola, as they try to rally the troops here going into the end of this second set. Let's step aside back after this here on Max Country.
Hi, this is Lisa at Perennial. Our goal is to keep you, the customer, informed. PerennialPower.com features energy tips to help you save money, and you can even pay your bill online. Perennial Power, energy for generations.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's a 21-18 lead here for the Cross County Cougars. As we wind down this second set, Ella Kramer back out here, still serving. Had an ace serve earlier in this scoring rally. Now Bartling off the block for the kill. Cross County, Osceola needed that side out. And they get it right there. Bartling with her 5th kill. And now Recker on the serve here for the Bulldogs. Pruder taps it over. Recker with the dig. Persowski to the middle. Tapped over the net. Oh, it's right there at the middle. Osceola almost had a point there, but Cross County kept it up. Send it back over to Hengelfeld. Free ball back over the net by Burritt. Cross County now. Ooh, Pruder. Oh, no, that was Cortina Donnelly with the kill. Looked like she jumped a little early, but it works for the Cougars, and they take another 3-point lead, 22-19. Finley Peterson will now serve. Junior setter for Cross County. Smacks it over the net. Osceola the serve receive. Got too close to the net there on the second touch. Cross County back to just 2 points away. As Peterson will stay serving here for the Bulldogs. Gosh, if I do that again, I need like a shot caller or something. For the Cougars, Peterson on the serve. Now the Cougars have it, attacked over by Pruder. Near side, and that's Bartling. Got it for the Bulldogs. Kinsey Bartling's 6th kill. And Osceola gets to 20 points here in this second set. Still trailing by 3. Need to go on a scoring run here. Persowski will serve. Finley Peterson serve receive. Eden Peterson, and then it's Donnelly missing it over the back line. It actually was heading toward that official there, but missed. And it's a point for Osceola. So there's 1 point in this now rally they need to continue to go on here. Here's Peterson. Bump set out to Pruder. Backed over. Out of bounds area for Osceola. Far side and then over the net. That was, wow, what a play there by the Cougars. What another good dig in the back row. Hengelfeld with the free ball save. Persowski, right side, stuffed. Set point, Cross County. What a send back there by the Cougars. 24-21 set point. Ace serve, Ava Pruder. Second straight set that Cross County has won on an ace. And they take it 25-21 over Osceola and lead the match 2-0. We'll take another break here. Thank our sponsors of CRC Volleyball on Max Country and get set for set number 3.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Looking for reliable irrigation? Turning Point Irrigation in York has you covered with quality Ranke systems built to last. Turning Point Irrigation and Ranke Manufacturing.
Weaver Repair will get you up and running when chaos strikes and can get you set up with the best that T&L Irrigation has to offer. Weaver Repair in Geneva.
Sutton Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, locally owned so they understand the importance of personal connection. It's their goal to provide you and your family with outstanding personal care and superior service.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Croker & Croker Insurance and Real Estate Incorporated has been serving the Henderson area since 1941. They handle home, auto, farm, business, crop, and life insurance. See them on Main Street in Henderson.
Gear up for a winning career at Clutie, a growing steel fabrication business that's scouting talent to create structures for the electric utility industry. Experience a place where teamwork is part of the playbook.
Who do you turn to when you need a trusted source for farm auction and acreage listings? Turn to West Blue Realty. Contact Kelly Hoff-Snyder or Wade Heine at West Blue Realty.
Let Absolute Agronomy get you a custom fertilizer plan fit for your farm. They take pride in helping you push the limits on your bottom dollar. Absolute Agronomy, your success is their goal.
Nebraska Truck Repair in Seward has seen it all and fixed it all. So when your truck goes down, you know who to call. Nebraska Truck Repair in Seward, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Welcome back to Max Country's broadcast of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament. 104.9, the FM dial, or if you're watching us on Max Country's website, 1049maxcountry.com and or coolradionow.com. The Max Country YouTube page streams us live here. Starting this new venture, we'll be probably doing this again in January for girls and boys basketball here at the York City Auditorium, but been fun here so far. And this first semifinal between Cross County and Osceola, 2-0. Cougars, they won the first set 25-18, set 2 25-21. As we get started here for set number 3. Cross County wearing the navy jerseys, white letters, white numbers. Their Lavero Kramer in the white jersey right there on the near side if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're listening to us, Cross County's on my left. Osceola with the black jerseys, orange letters, orange trim on the sleeves there to my right. As we are underway here in set 3. Ball on the side of the Bulldogs here. Near side, Bartling missed into the net. Attacking error there on Osceola. Point Cougars. So Finley Peterson will serve it away again. Just over the line. That was a line drive. Hard serve there by Peterson. Missed it. Point Osceola. Bella Recker back to serve, the junior. Peterson. Yeah, that's too early jumping there, Donnelly. And I think she knew it right away. Peterson tried to set up Donnelly at the net. Donnelly just jumped way too early. Missed that into the net. Point Osceola. They take a 2-1 lead. As Recker back to serve here. Missed into the net. Service error. Now Ava Pruder. Oh, her serve misses. So now we're tied at 2, and now it's 3-2. Osceola. Kosaski serving here for the Bulldogs. They lead by 1. Osceola taps it over Hengelfeld on the outside. Back to the Bulldogs side, sent back over on a free ball. Cross County missed the attack. Hengelfeld. It's been rare that she's missed outside like that, but not going to be there. And it's a 2-point Osceola lead. Their largest lead of the match has been 2 points. So if they get another point, that's what they did back in the first set. I don't think they had a lead in the second set. Outside Hengelfeld gets it right back for the coup. Oh, nope, missed it. Outside, I thought she got it. No, they say outside the line, so Osceola picks up a 3-point lead. Soski stays serving here for the Bulldogs. The ball right back to the middle of the net. Right back over by Kramer. Middle set Persowski outside. That is Conkling, missed. And Cross County gets a side out point. 5-3. As Cortina Donnelly heads back to serve. Record to serve receive. Oh, maybe, almost, yeah, miscommunication. I was going to say almost miscommunication. No, it was some miscommunication there on the side of the Bulldogs. So they'll try to rebound after that. Point Cross County, 5-4. And the serve here by Donnelly. Good line drive serve. Right side, Bartling, got it. Point. Bartling hit it in the open court. Didn't need to do much with it. She just saw an open spot there right in the middle. And Osceola with the point. They lead it 6-4. Now Bartling here to serve away. Smacks over the net. Peterson, tough serve receive. Oh, but it works for Cross County. Finley Peterson's touch on that first serve receive just went straight back over the net. Just got over on the other side. And Osceola simply just wasn't ready for it right there. So 6-5. Eden Peterson now serving. Oh, nearly an ace. What a layout there by a Burrett to get it back over on the second touch. Cross County now Hengelfeld. Taps it over near side. This is Peterson attacking. Kramer with the dig, back row. Hengelfeld, they keep it here on the outside. And that is Cross County with Hengelfeld. Her 11th kill of the match. And we're tied at 6. Let's pause quickly for station identification here on Max Country.
KTMX York, part of the Nebraska Rural Radio Association family of stations.
104.9.
Max Country.
Parker Siza back with you from the York City Auditorium. Just crossing the 6 o'clock hour on this Monday evening. Semifinal number 1 here between Cross County and Osceola. And a missed attack there by the Cougars gives the Bulldogs another 1-point lead, 7-6. Cross County won the first 2 sets of this match. Now we're in this third set. Service error there by Osceola. Point Cross County, and we're tied at 7. Got our second semifinal scheduled here to start probably in around an hour, within this hour, maybe. It depends how long this match goes, but that's between Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City, scheduled for 6:45. Attack by Pruder there, good swing. Osceola, good job grabbing that one in the out-of-bounds area. Right back to Pruder, though, and she's blocked. Hits it back up, though. Third time may be a charm. No, not quite. Touched up by the block on Osceola's side. Now right side, here's Conkling. Missed into the net. No, missed into the block. Stays on the Bulldogs side. Now a free ball. Back over here, Cross County. Eden Peterson to Pruder. Bartling touched it way up in the air, but it heads out of bounds. Cross County back with a 1-point lead. 8-7. And now Sydney Hingelfeld has 4 aces on the day here for the Cougars. Right side here, Conkling stuffed. Stays with the Bulldogs. Conkling, second try. One hand right back over. Now a back set to the right side here. That is Hadley Larson for Cross County. On the near side net with the Bulldogs. Back to Pruder near the middle. Oh, it hit the line judge. That's automatically out. Point Osceola. And they have a 2-point lead, 9-7 here in the third set. Conkling back to serve. Pruder off the block for Cross County. Good job at the net there by Recker. Recker's first kill registered tonight. She spotted that out pretty well. And a missed serve, or a missed attack here by Cross County. So point right back to the Bulldogs, and it's 10-8. We just had a little mess up there on the scoreboard, but that is the score. With Osceola leading 10-8. Excuse me, gotta get that right. 10-8, there we go. Now we got it. And another point, Osceola, 4-hit call on the Cougars. So it's a 3-point Bulldog lead. And there's a kill for Pruder to get it right back for the Bulldogs, her 10th of the match. And I did it again, the Cougars, to get her 10th kill of the match. 2-point game now. And Ella Kramer back to serve. Good side out there by Cross County. Persowski setting up Recker on the outside. Off the blockers there, Larson and Donnelly. Kramer to Pruder. Oh, got it on the court. What do they call that? Zone 4 to zone 4. That's a good job there by Pruder. Her 11th. It's a 1-point game. Persowski outside, attack Recker. Dug up back row, Hengelfeld. Pruder again. Oh, careful over there on the out-of-bounds area. Osceola, Emerson Persowski went screaming into her bench to try to save it, but to no avail. Point Cross County. It's tied at 11 here in the third set. And a big swing there for Pruder, her 12th kill of the match. Missed serve here by Kramer, and so the scoring run will stop right there. Cross County had 3 straight points. But now it's 12-11. Osceola with the 1-point lead and an ace serve here for the Bulldogs. What a serve there by Peterson, her first. So a 2-point lead here for Osceola. And then a missed serve by Peterson. Too much adrenaline probably under that one. So point Cross County. Finley Peterson will serve it now for the Cougars as they trail by a point. Oh, that's on the line for an ace. Finley Peterson ace serve, her 43rd of the season. She leads Cross County in that category. And ties the match here at 13, or ties the set, pardon, here at 13. Serve Peterson, good serve there. Bartling returns on a free ball. Engelfeld back row. Eden Peterson, far side Pruder. Dug up back row by Peterson for Osceola. Then free ball back over by Bartling. Eden, Donnelly, tapped over the net. Outside here, Pruder. She tries a running swing back over. Osceola just has been doing a really good job at the net, not letting Cross County send it over to their back row.
That goes down as a point for Osceola. Violation called on the Cougars. 1 point lead for the Bulldogs, 14-13. Serve, awkward first touch. Yeah, that's going to be an ace for Osceola by Bella Recker. Her first ace, back to a 2-point Osceola lead. Finley Peterson, Eden Peterson, now Pruder. Persowski tapped over at the net by Burritt. Peterson outside Pruder, blocked but down onto Osceola's court for a cross-county point. And Ava Pruder's been the key player here as of late for the Cougars with 13 kills. And now she goes back to serve. Osceola still up by 1. Not a good first touch, right back to the net. Donnelly was there to send it back for the Cougars. So now Pruder to serve over the back line. That's just kind of been this match. You get momentum, maybe two momentum points, followed by some kind of error. And both teams have been doing that back and forth. So 16-15, Osceola with the lead. Serve by Persowski. It went right back up toward the net. Not a great first touch. And Osceola starting to gain momentum late in this third set. And this is what's been missing for Osceola in the first 2 sets. First 2 sets, I mean, we were about where we are now. 15-15, 17-15, something like that. Back and forth. And then it was cross-county going on the late set runs. See what Osceola can do here. Bartling, near side on the attack. Back to cross-county. Outside here, Hangelfeld. She's finally in that spot on the outside. I think that's what cross-county's been waiting for. It's been to get Hangelfeld out there. She gets the kill. 1 point game. And now Donnelly here back to serve. And a serve for Donnelly and the Cougars. Cortina Donnelly's second ace of the match for Cross County. That is their 9th of this match. Tied up at 17. In the third set, another good serve, Donnelly. Outside here, that is Conkling over the back line. 1 point lead for Cross County. Timeout, Osceola. They'll take their first timeout of the set. Time for us to step aside as well. This is the CRC Volleyball Tournament on 104.9 Max Country and on YouTube at 104.9 Max Country.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Back with you from the York City Auditorium as we are getting late in this third set. If Cross County wins this set, they'll win the match in a sweep and head to the CRC championship game tomorrow. But if Osceola wins this set, we'll stay playing. Serve here by the Cougars. They lead by a point. And right back at him is Conkling with her 4th kill. And we're tied at 18. CRC Volleyball coverage here on Max Country, brought to you by Jeannie Fay Creative Connections and Workshop, Shickley Grain, Odopol Insurance, Variety Ag, McCool Air Services, and Banana Rams. Tied up at 18. Here as Osceola serves it. Hangelfeld right back. Good dig by Bartling in the back row. Peterson back to Hangelfeld. Taps it over the block. Right back though to Cross County. Stays with them. Hangelfeld still on the outside. Swings it over. Persowski. Near side Peterson, tapped over the net by Osceola. Here's Eden Peterson to Hangelfeld, kill. Hengelfeld's been a little quiet, but now she's back in that outside spot near the net for the Cougars. As now Eden Peterson heads back to serve. Senior setter here for the Cougars. Persowski, the bump set to Peterson. Was it touched? No, it was not. Oh, yes, it was. They say it was touched at the net. Point Osceola. Big point right there for the Bulldogs. As Cameron Peterson gets her second kill. 19-19. Kruder serve receive. Peterson, here's Hengelfeld. Blocked it out of bounds. Point Cross County. Hengelfeld with another kill. She has 14. Kruder with 13. And Cross County again first to 20. They lead at 20-19. Persowski, Recker, dug up back row here. Hengelfeld, now Pruder to the outside, off the block. Osceola keeps it up. Swung on there, touched up and dug up by Kramer. Pruder again outside. Osceola able to keep it up. Bulldogs with Conkling. Good net presence here by both teams. Free balled over by Kramer. Middle set Persowski. Out again to Cameron Peterson. Wow, what a rally. But it's Ava Pruder who gets it there for Cross County, and they take a 2-point lead. Pruder with her 14th of the match. Timeout, second timeout of the set, called by Osceola. As we will review here what we have. We went through all of our sponsors. Again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors of CRC coverage. If you're watching us on the Max Country YouTube channel, you'll see their logos up on the top left of your screen. And several of our other business sponsors who help make this tournament coverage possible. Ava Pruder and Sydney Hengelfeld each with 14 kills for the Cross County Cougars. Kinsley Bartling leads the way for Osceola with 7. Conkling and Peterson have also been pretty active for Osceola in this match. But now the Bulldogs need to come back here. So here is Hengelfeld on the serve. Near side Recker. Middle set Peterson to the outside. It is Pruder on the line with the kill. Her 15th. (22-19) Cross County with the lead. Hengelfeld will serve. Over the line, point Osceola. They needed that one. 22-20. As Conkling now will serve it away. Right side, over the net here, Larson. Touched over by the Bulldogs. Far side of the court, Pruder. 16th kill for Ava Pruder. Cross County 2 points away from the CRC title match. As Kramer back to serve. As an ace this match. Persowski outside to Peterson. Missed. Just wide. Cross County is going to have match point. Kramer will serve for it. As the Cougar fans on their feet, Persowski near side record. Dug up Kramer. Peterson outside to Pruder. Dug up by the back row. Osceola keeps it up. Running into that shot is Peterson. Oh, that's a double hit on Cross County. Point Osceola. That was match point number 1. Now here comes match point number 2. Osceola needs to rattle off 3 straight here. Serve here. by Cameron Peterson. Good serve. Hengelfeld with a good serve receive. Pruder taps it back over. Oh, tough spot here for Osceola. They kept it alive. Free ball back over the net. Eden Peterson, the tap. Donnelly to the back row. Near side Bartling. Swung on, out of bounds. Point Osceola. They keep it going. 24-22, and now Cross County is going to call timeout. And we will as well. The first charged timeout here to Osceola, or to Cross County. We'll step aside. Come right back after this.
Members of the Polk Hortville Clarks Commercial Club support the CRC. Hortville Shop, Carrie Joe's Catering, Quick Shop, Little Storm Daycare, Mr. K. Angus, and Myers Insurance.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Walters Ag LLC in Shickley, where tradition meets innovation. We are your source for Vex Hybrid Seed and Pivot Bio-Nitrogen Solutions. Visit our website or call us today at 402-759-1831.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Match point number 3 right here for Cross County. They led it 24-20. Now it's 24-22. Serve here by the Bulldogs. Eden Peterson outside Pruder. Good dig back row by Osceola, keeps it up. Outside on the line with a kill. Osceola stays in the match. Bella Recker gets it on the line. Apologies on our screen there. Just had a heck of a point. Now we're good. All right. Can Osceola keep it going here? This is the 4th match point for Cross County. Peterson to Pruder. Again, the dig on the outside. Here's the chance for Osceola. Yeah! Kinsey Bartling gets the kill. It was 24-21, and now it is tied at 24. Cross County cannot close out the set. And we're going to go to some extra time here. Timeout on the court, called by the Cougars. And Osceola, actually I should say, it's been 5 straight points because it was 24-20 when Cross County was serving. They lost the point, and then Osceola has been now serving for the 20 points, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So yeah, 5 straight here for the Bulldogs. And now it's anybody's ball game. And again, Osceola trails 2-0, so they need this match to keep it going. And here is Cameron Peterson to stay serving for the Bulldogs. Sends it over. Oh, ace serve. Peterson. What an impressive show here for the Bulldogs. Cross County looked like they had won it. But now Osceola has set point to win their first set. Cameron Peterson. This time it goes over the line. 25 all. Goodness gracious. Got to think, too, the nerves and the heartbeat may be running a little bit faster for both these squads. Finley Peterson, now the junior setter, back to serve for the Cougars in a tie game. 25, oh, missed it. Point, Osceola back to match point for Osceola. Bella Recker will now serve it. Engelfeld serve receive. Eden Peterson, Pruder, she's missed the last few on the outside. Not that one. Ava Pruder ties it at 26. That's the 17th of the match for Pruder. And now she'll go back to serve. Pruder the serve. Middle set for Soski, outside Peterson. It's blocked, but down onto the court. Osceola point. Good grief. How about these Bulldogs? Persowski, set point, Osceola. Their third set point, Hengelfeld taps it over the blockers. Osceola with a chance to attack. Bartling, dugout back row Pruder. Peterson back out to Hengelfeld. Oh, yeah. Oh. Sydney punches it down. That's her 15th kill. We're back tied at 27. Sub into the front row here. That is Austin Towski for Cross County. As Donnelly back to serve. Attacked here, Conkling. Free ball, out of bounds. Point, Osceola. And now they have, where are we at now? I don't even know. We're at like 4 or 5 set points here for the Bulldogs. This has been a ridiculous into this third set. They serve. Yeah, let's go to the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. The Osceola Bulldogs may have just stole all the momentum in this match. And they now have their first set, 2 sets to 1 after a 29-27 win in the third set. We may be here all night. Back here for the fourth after this.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elf's Well Drilling in Chicley. Call toll-free 888-627-WELL.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
When you think beef, you should think Bruning Farms. Bruning Farms uses the newest technology to create better beef. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
Stutzman Interiors in Chicley sells all types of flooring and can brighten your home with new countertops or windows. Call them at 627-4745. Good luck, area athletes.
If you have a sewer or water problem, call Van Kirk Brothers in Sutton. For more information, go to vankirkbrothers.com. They are proud supporters of area athletes.
Sutton Lumber, where they offer home improvement items as well as everything you need for new home construction, including windows, doors, and cabinets. Shop local at Sutton Lumber, a proud supporter of area athletics.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency, located 3 miles south of Utica. We insure homes, auto, farm, livestock, and crop. Give us a call to see what we can do for you.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Milligan wishes another successful sports season to all area athletes. Good luck from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Need a trusted estate planning attorney? Hoff Snyder Law is here for you with experience, integrity, and results. Call Hoff Snyder Law today to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back here to the CRC Volleyball Tournament as we get set for the fourth set. Osceola, Cross County. And momentum is such a big thing in volleyball, as we see here on the scoreboard. If you're watching us on the Max Country YouTube channel, Osceola with that 29-27 win in that third set. They were down 24-20 with the tournament on the line for them. And they roar back, score the 5 straight points to tie it at 24. Cross County still had about 2 match points after that Osceola was able to survive and hang on and get the win. I mean, that was just about as good as it gets, and so we get set here for the fourth set. Now, our next match, obviously not going to start on time. Who would have thought it ever would have anyway? 6:45 scheduled start for Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City. Probably maybe look, and I mean, it depends if this can go to the 5th, which it very well could. Maybe looking at about a 7:30 start in an hour from now for that second game. But we got to see what happens here. Fourth set, we're back at it. Cross County on the near side, wearing the navy jerseys, white letters, white numbers. Osceola on the far side, wearing the black jerseys, orange letters and orange numbers. So Record here will start out the serve for Osceola in this set. Cross County to end that last set, and Osceola picks up the first point. Cross County was not getting any pressure with Pruder or Hengelfeld toward the end of that set, and it cost them. Some really good defensive plays, and Osceola now up 2-0 after the ace for Bella Record. Her second ace of the game. And what did we say? I said toward the end of that third set, it feels like Osceola has the MO, the momentum. And that is the case so far to start the fourth set. And wow, Cross County almost got that in on a tough touch there, but just another ace serve by Record, and it's 3-0 Bulldogs. And then a miss into the net. So 3-1, the lead here for Osceola. Served by Finley Peterson. Persowski outside. Kill for Burrett between the block for the Bulldogs. Four to 1. And Persowski back to serve. Tapped over the net by Peterson. Sent back over on a free ball by Persowski and the Bulldogs. Eden Peterson outside Pruder. Got it between the block for the kill. Ava Pruders was pretty quiet, especially when Cross County didn't want her to be. Was pretty quiet toward the end of the third set. But she's been great this match. That is her 18th kill. And it is 4-2. Pruder now back to serve. Persowski touches it up in the air. Oh, now the third touch there into the net. Missed it. 4 hits called on Osceola. And Cross County back up within 1 here. Now Pruder on the serve. Line drive serve. Bump set outside Conkling. Swung on, dug up. Kramer in the back row. Joust at the net. Won by the Bulldogs and Burrett with the stuff. Up to a 2-point lead here for the Bulldogs. Good serve by Bartlett. Peterson, here's Hengelfeld. Great defensive dig by Bartling there after the Hengelfeld attack. Peterson, here's Hengelfeld again, stuffed. Point Osceola. Bulldogs really look like they're having fun. 3-point lead. As we continue on here in the fourth set. Bartling's serve over the back line. And serve Cross County. We're exchanging service errors now. And it is 7-4. Serve here by the Bulldogs. Eden Peterson out to Hengelfeld. Got back row. Oh, the ball touched the rafter there. Ricocheted back down. Osceola didn't have a problem with it. Hengelfeld now just tapping it over. Smart play by Sydney Hengelfeld. It got back to her at the net, and with her attack just goes over the block. Eden Peterson back to serve. Good diving dig, serve receive on the ground there by Burrett. Sent back over by Cross County. We got a point double hit call on Osceola. So Cross County makes it 7-6. Bulldogs still with the lead. As Peterson will serve away. Bump set outside Conkling. Tacked over. Kramer. And Austin Towski, almost got a kill there. Osceola right back after a scramble. Hengelfeld outside with the swing, and then touched back again by, I believe that was Persowski. She missed wide, and Cross County has tied it up. Four straight here for the Cougars. 7-all, or excuse me, 3 straight here for the Cougars. Good serve by Peterson, sent over by Recker. Eden Peterson now back up to set. Hengelfeld off the block. And a dig. Persowski to the outside, and that is a kill for Cameron Peterson. Her third, and that time hit it right at the attack line, kind of that no man's land between the back row and the front row. Nobody ready for it for Cross County. And now Osceola leads 8-7. As Conkling serves, ace. Got a lot of aces in this match here for both teams. Osceola now at 8 aces. Cross County has 9. So 17 combined aces here in this match between both teams. Eden Peterson outside, Hengelfeld, what a swing there. And you could tell how for Cross County it can be unstoppable at times. Just hasn't been there all night. But Hengelfeld with the kill gets her 17th, and now she's back to serve. Solski outside to Recker, and that is off the block and out of bounds. Point Osceola. And the Cross County side not happy with the call. I don't know what they were trying to argue there. And it was right, the official at the ladder, it was right in my way, so I couldn't see if there was a touch or it went into the net or what. Just saw a bunch of movement at the net. But either way, point Osceola, 10-8 lead. Ball was stuffed right there, and then it's stuffed right back again. Bella Recker once again at the net. And now Osceola back up by 3. Momentum, and I'll continue to say it, said it already. Momentum's such a big thing in volleyball. You thought Cross County had the match won when they were up 24-20. But Osceola took momentum, won the set 29-27, and now they have a 3-point lead almost midway through this 4th set, make it a 4-point lead as Recker continues for the Cougars. Gosh, for the Bulldogs. Her second kill, has a few blocks tonight as well. Got that on the back corner. 4-point lead. Eden Peterson outside. Sent over by Pruder. Oh, we got a struggle here in the back row. Pruder able to get the kill, and that's her first in a while. She now has 19 for the match. Ella Kramer will serve this one here for Cross County. They trail by 3, 12-9. Bartling between the block. Her 10th kill. Bartling's really came on here in these second and third sets. Now Recker on the serve. Hengelfeld. Peterson, Pruder. Outside, dug up, back row Osceola. Near side Recker, or Bartling, pardon. Blocked it out of bounds. Kinsey Bartling, junior outside hitter, keeps it going here for the Bulldogs. 5-point lead. Osceola. Cross County needs a timeout. We'll take one with them. CRC Volleyball coverage on Max Country continues in the 4th set. After this, Osceola with a 5-point lead.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Members of the Polk Hortville Clarks Commercial Club support the CRC. Hortville Shop, Carrie Joe's Catering, Quick Shop, Little Storm Daycare, Mr. K. Angus, and Myers Insurance.
(14-9), Osceola leads in this fourth set over the Cross County Cougars. This would be something incredible. Osceola hangs on, they win this, we're going to a fifth. I can't get over it. 24-20. And it looked like Osceola was just kind of giving it up, but then they got it all. The 5 straight points to tie it up, and then able to win it 29-27. Now, Cross County out of this timeout, trying to get some more momentum back. They get a kill right down the middle there with Donnelly, her third. And it's 14-10. Still a long ways to go here in this fourth set. As Finley Peterson goes back to serve. Touched over by the middle there for Osceola. Far side Pruder on the attack. Persowski to Bartling. Bartling's been unstoppable. Bartling has been what you saw in those first two sets on the other side for Hengelfeld and Pruder, who were just hitting everything. Now it's Bartling on the near side, her 12th kill of the match. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. As Persowski serves, Peterson, Pruder. Again, Osceola able to keep it up. Give it back to Bartling. Good swing there. Hengelfeld with a dig, but some miscommunication at the net for Cross County. And it's a 6-point Osceola lead. Blocked, but back over. Here to Osceola. Bartling again on the attack. Hit up by the blockers. Cross County with it on the outside. Pruder taps it over. Bartling, that ball heads toward the out-of-bounds area, hits the antenna, and it will be Cross County's point, 16-11 here in the fourth. Now Pruder back to serve. Conklin will miss into the net, point Cross County. 2 straight here for the Cougars. Pruder still serving. Oh, an ace serve. That's Pruder's second ace. And it's a 3-point game. After 3 straight points, Osceola is going to call a timeout. Time for us now to thank our sponsors of CRC Volleyball on Max Country. And I apologize too, folks. This is a one-man show over here. I had the weight screen like that in front of you all, so you couldn't see anything. But that's just our that's just what happens when you try some new things out. You don't quite know what you're doing. Glad you can all join us. My name is Parker Siza. CRC Volleyball and Max Country, brought to you by York General, Fillmore County Hospital, Copes Odie, CPAs and Advisors, Norder Supply, Generations Insurance, Jensen Lumber, Eye Care Associates, Henderson State Bank, Baumsberger Welding, Nutrien Ag Solutions, McCool Heating and AC, and East Butler Boosters Club. All right, it's 16-13. If you were listening to me, you could hear everything that's going on. You just couldn't see it. But now we are ready to continue. Osceola with a 3-point lead. Serving here, Cross County still with Pruder. They've scored 3 straight, the Cougars. Nearly another one there. It was blocked, but Osceola, a heck of a job to keep it up. Here's Hengelfeld, outside, stuffed. Alexis Burrett with the block. And Osceola gets the point back, 17-13. Hengelfeld for Cross County, the kill. That's her 18th. They are counting on her, Pruder, and the others to help them climb back in this fourth set. They have the serve here with Donnelly. Serve receive over the back line. On the outside, free balled over by Peterson. Engelfeld got it over the block and down onto the court. So a 2-point game. Donnelly the serve here. Gets to the front row, and Peterson misses. Point Cougars, 1-point game. Donnelly serving. Peterson back over the net for the Bulldogs. Eden out to Engelfeld, stuffed and out of bounds. We are tied at 17. As Donnelly still serves it. Dug up by Donnelly after the Bulldog attack. Engelfeld tapped over the block. Peterson, another miss there for Cameron Peterson. Point Cross County. They have a 1-point lead, 19-18 to 17. Brusowski, free ball. Peterson outside, Sidney Engelfeld on the line. 2-point Cross County lead, but they were in a similar spot in the last set, where then it was Osceola able to garner all the momentum and take it over the Cougars. But what will happen here over these last few sets, we'll find out. We'll take the break, step aside, back after this.
Collision and hail repairs, paintless dent removal, restorations, and even custom golf carts. You get all that and more at Road 3 Auto Body and Sales in McCool Junction.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation and Bruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs, or call them today, 402-353-6775.
Crossroads Conference Tournament Volleyball coverage on Max Country. Brought to you by RC Pit Stop, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Clutie, Bruning Grain and Feed, Alf's Well Drilling, Weaver Repair, Stutzman Interiors, Jeannie Fay Creative Connections and Workshop, and Shickley Grain. Oh, an ace serve out of the timeout for the Cross County Cougars to take a 3-point lead. Cortina Donnelly with her third ace of the match. And now Cross County knocking on the door here with a 3-point lead late. A lot of work still to do, though, and they would know that. Outside Engelfeld blocked it out of bounds. Point Cougars. Sidney now with 19 kills. Nice. Now Donnelly back to serve over the back line. Osceola needed that point. They get it with the side out. Now can the Bulldogs go on a similar run? They need to do it. Can they go on a similar run that they had in the third set, scoring 5 straight, while Cross County had all those match points? But now we have a missed serve here by the Bulldogs to give Cross County another point. Eden Peterson, serve away. Conkling bumps it out near side to Recker. Oh, on the line. Nobody went to it for Cross County. Point Osceola. Recker. It's her third kill. Conkling will serve here for for Osceola. Middle set. Outside Engelfeld, blocked, kept up by Kramer. She can't touch it again. She did. Whoa, they didn't see that. Holy cow. Right back over the net. I could have swore Kramer just touched that twice. Back over Hengelfeld. It's out over the back line. What do they say? Ball don't lie? Isn't that kind of a saying there? I don't know. That was interesting. But Osceola gets the point. Kramer for sure hit the ball once and then hit it again. We got TV to see it again, but who cares? 22-20, still in the point now, Hengelfeld. They try it back with her again. Oh, and she whiffed it. Osceola point. It's this closing the match, getting the momentum you need toward the end of a set, let alone just a match, but the set in particular. That's where Cross County struggled here. Now it's a 1-point game. Cougars, Hengelfeld, the swing there. Oh, and a kill, that'll work. Not a good first touch there by the Bulldogs, and Hengelfeld registers her 20th kill. 2-point lead for Cross County, 23-21. Hengelfeld will serve. Recker pushed over outside Peterson. Oh, a double hit. And it's another match point here for the Cougars. This would be their 7th of the game. Osceola has won 6 previous match points going back to the last set. Match point number 7. Free ball back over. Middle set, Peterson to the outside, Pruder. And the Cross County Cougars get it done in 4. They're headed back to the CRC championship game. 25-21 the final here in the 4th set. And a massive tip of the cap to the Osceola Bulldogs. They looked down and out in that 4th set, trailing 24-20. They rattle off 5 straight to take the lead, and then won that set 29-27, and then led for a good part of this 4th set, but just couldn't get it done. Cross County with some strong play toward the end. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll recap this one here on Max Country, and then sign off and get you set for our next broadcast later tonight with Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City. Again, the Cougars win it in 4 sets. Back to recap next.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Plain talk, exceptional results. That's what you get when you partner with Norder Supply, your local full-service agronomy specialist since 1976. Norder Supply is proud to support area athletes.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Back here at the York City Auditorium, Parker Sizer with you as we sign off here for game number 1. We're going to have our second contest coming up in about 30 minutes from now between Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City. But today it was the Cross County Cougars in the first semifinal, taking down the Osceola Bulldogs in 4 sets. And Cross County, the 3 seed, the 2 seed Osceola. First 2 sets were won by Cross County, but they were both back and forth until they got later in the set where the Cougars went on a momentum run to end up giving them a 25-18 win in the first set, and then a 25-21 win in the second set. Then we talked about it before we took the break in our pregame. It was Osceola winning the 3rd set, 29-27, after trailing 24-20. Came all the way back in it, tied it up at 24, and then they went to all of those extra points, 29-27. Osceola wins the 3rd, but then Cross County gets it done in the 4th, 25-21. They win the match, 3-1, and they'll head to play in tomorrow's CRC championship game. Unofficially, Sydney Hengelfeld finished with 20 kills. That led the way. She also had 4 aces. Ava Pruder finished with 19 kills and 2 aces. Cortina Donnelly with a couple kills, 3 actually. And then, let's see, Austin Towski added 1 kill. Ella Kramer, Finley Peterson, Cortina Donnelly, Ava Pruder, and Sydney Hengelfeld all registered aces today for the Cougars. On the other side, Osceola, they'll play in the 3rd place match, which starts at 5 o'clock tomorrow against the loser of the Nebraska Lutheran Shelby Rising City game. Today they were led by Kinsey Bartling with 12 kills. They had 4 from Burritt, 3 from Recker, 4 from Conkling. And then Emerson Prosowski, Cameron Peterson, Bella Recker, and Gracie Conkling each added an ace or more in this match. So once again, the Cross County Cougars are heading to tomorrow's Crossroads Conference Volleyball Championship game. That will start at about 7 o'clock tomorrow night. They'll play the winner of our next game, Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City, which we'll have in about 20 minutes from now. Right now, if you're watching us on the Max Country YouTube channel, you could stay here. We're going to have a weight screen up and some music. You can hang on here. If you're listening on Max Country, we'll send you back to the music, and we'll be back here from the York City Auditorium in about 20 minutes from now to begin our next broadcast of the second semifinal, Nebraska Lutheran and Shelby Rising City, from the CRC here on Max Country.
You've been listening to exclusive coverage of high school volleyball. Be sure to support the members of our Sportscaster Club for bringing you today's game.
HSB is proud to support all area students and athletes. Stop by and see us for all your banking needs. Best of luck this season. HSB, member FDIC.
Cooch Roofing is your local roofing company with a trusted team of longtime employees, so you're sure to get the best in products and service. For more information, see Cooch Roofing on Facebook. Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channels.
courtside for today's match.
Good evening and welcome back to coverage of the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament here on 104.9 Max Country. I'm Parker Siza. We're live here at the York City Auditorium getting set for our second semifinal matchup of today. And the winner of this game will take on the Cross County Cougars, who are back in the CRC Championship. They were the runners-up last year to the BDS Eagles. But they are back after a 4-set win over Osceola earlier today. And now we have the 8-seed Nebraska Lutheran Knights against the 5-seed Shelby Rising City Huskies. Shelby Rising City coming into this game at 19-8 on the season. And a most recent win over High Plains here in the CRC in 3 sets. Took it 2-1. And Nebraska Lutheran coming in at 10-15, and they're the 8th seed in the CRC. The quote-unquote Cinderellas here after they took down the top seed BDS Eagles in 3 sets, 2-1. Nebraska Lutheran winning the first set 25-23, dropping the second set 25-15, but then dominating the Eagles in that third and final set 25-14. To head here to the CRC semifinals. And their fans behind me, they're going to be loud and proud. You got Shelby Rising City fans across from me also going to be loud and proud. We're looking forward to these two matchups here, or this matchup between these two teams here this evening. Let's go over both of these teams, talk about what they have here. So Shelby Rising City, mentioned they're coming in with a 19-8 record out of Class C2. They average about 10 kills per set, and they're led in that category by number 8, the freshman, who is Hayden Hopwood, the outside hitter, 240 kills on the season. They also have Kaylee Ruth, the junior outside hitter, with 239 kills on the year. 2 great outside attackers there for the Huskies. And then for Nebraska Lutheran, they're led by number 12. That's Samantha Husky. She's a junior or a senior, 178 kills on the year. And then number 5, Ashley Schoen, a junior, has 152 kills on the season. That is a second on the team. They average about 8 kills per set. Shelby Rising City mentioned 9.5 per set. And both these teams about the same serving team as well. They both get about 90% of their serves. And Shelby Rising City about 2.5 aces per set. Nebraska Lutheran about 2.6 aces per set. So we are ready to go here from the York City Auditorium. Best of 5 matchup. And the winner takes on the Cross County Cougars tomorrow. Loser will take on the 3rd place match against the Osceola Bulldogs. Madison Augustin back to serve here for the Huskies. Quick whistle. I think they're going to reserve here. I guess the officials weren't quite ready yet. So take 2 here for Augustin. And underway here at the York City Auditorium. Nebraska Lutheran returns on the near side with Schoen. Outside Huskies on the attack. Missed there by the Huskies outside. Point Nebraska Lutheran to begin things. And just wide there was Hopwood, the freshman. So Schoen back to serve. Now for the Knights. Right side attack for the Huskies. That's over the back line again by Hopwood. Point Knights, 2-zip. Knights over the net, Schoen. Right side here for the Huskies. Good attack there. Nebraska Lutheran way over the back line. They just can't get that 3rd touch over. Attacked there by the Huskies. I think Baker. Outside hitter there. So 2-1. Huskies get their first point. Hopwood back to serve. Sends it over. Little serve receive. Now free ball over. That was going to head over the back line, but the Huskies played it. Here's Hopwood at the attack line over. And point Nebraska Lutheran. That looked like it was going to be over, but Huskies went for it. So, and then the missed attack there. As the Knights make a sub here, and now back to serve is Colson, the senior. Escobar Schaefer, the libero, serve receive. Outside attack here by Ruth. Hit up by the block. Knights at the net. Sent over there by Spreeman. Right side here for the Huskies. Baker. One touch back over the net. Tough spot now here for the Knights, but it works for a point. Spreeman with the kill. Point Nebraska Lutheran. And it is 4-1 in the early going. Serve here by the Knights. Sent over the net by number 3, Williamson. Near side here, the Huskies. Oh, that's on, or far side rather, the Huskies on the line. Baker with the kill. So Huskies make it 4-2. Still set number 1. Attacked over the net here by Nicolite on the serve. Missed into the net there, blocked actually. On the attack by Husky, and then Huskies get the point. Last touch by the Knights out of bounds. So 4-3. Now serving here, Kendall Nicolite. Senior outside hitter for Shelby Rising City. Missed the serve. Another missed serve here for the Huskies. Knights back up by 2. Autumn Malkow back to serve now. Serve receive Hopwood. Little set here by Augustin. That's sent back. Whitmore tried the attack. Still sent back by the Knights. Shelby outside here with Ruth. Now right side there for the Knights. Lefty attacker there. Huskies return. There's a push back over the net. Good job there by Husky, but Shelby Rising City able to recover. Now the Knights near side, just wide there for Spreeman. So point Huskies 5-4. That was close there for the Knights, but just wide. So it is Huskies serve here with Trujillo. Sends it over the net. That'll be an ace serve. Chloe Trujillo, the freshman defensive specialist, with the ace serve. Sends another one over. Set to the outside. Tapped over the net there. Huskies with a good dig. Trujillo on the ground for it. Sends back over to the Knights side. Tapped over. Huskies have it. That's blocked but out of bounds. Kaylee Ruth there with her first kill. And Trujillo will stay serving here for Shelby Rising City. Apologies, score was 5-5, now 6-5 after that last point by the Huskies. And the Knights miss on a free ball chance there. Now 7-5 Huskies here in the first set. And Trujillo stays serving here for Shelby Rising City. Serve receive in the middle, set in the middle. Lefty attacker blocked and down in the court. That was Luski on the attack, and Whitmore, one of the blockers right there for the Husky point. 3-point Shelby Rising City lead. And now Trujillo again. I believe that's now 4 in a row here for the Huskies. Free balled over by Malkow. Middle attack here. Huskies off the block. Lee Whitmore. 9-5. Timeout Knights. And we'll take one as well. This is the Crossroads Conference Volleyball Tournament semifinal here on Max Country. Shelby Rising City with a 9-5 lead over Nebraska Lutheran.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
Nutrient Ag Solutions is the world's largest provider of crop inputs and service, helping growers increase food production in a sustainable manner. Profit from their experience and visit your local Nutrient Ag Solutions location.
Need a trusted estate planning attorney? Hofsnyder Law is here for you with experience, integrity, and results. Call Hofsnyder Law today to schedule an appointment.
Back here out of the timeout. So you're just coming back here. If you're watching us, good dig by the Knights to get it back over. It's with Shelby Rising City, and they lead by 4 here in the first set. Knights with it, right side or near side net attack there. Shelby in the middle. On the swing, Whitmore, and the Knights continue. It was 5-3 Nebraska Lutheran, and now it's 10-5 Shelby Rising City. 7 straight here for the Huskies to take this lead. And still serving here Trujillo, the freshman. Tapped over Knights. That was one of their best chances there, but a great dig by Ruth and a free ball. Back over to the Knights. Tapped over. Oh, what a play by Samantha Huski right there, the senior with the kill. Kind of an awkward angle, but got it to work. So Knights get the point, get the side out right there, maybe more importantly. And it's 10-6. Knights back to serve here. Attacked over by Ruth on the outside for the Huskies. Now at the net, running shot there for Ashley Schoen with the kill. She collects her first kill. Spreeman with one for the Knights, and Samantha Huski just got one there. So Nebraska Lutheran now with back-to-back points. 10-7 as Spreeman stays serving. Middle set here by Augustin, and a rough point. Knights. 3 straight. Another serve here for Spreeman. Sent to the middle, send to the outside. And that couldn't be recovered there for the Knights. Point Shelby Rising City. Kaylee Ruth with her second kill. And now Huskies, after surrendering 3 straight, get a side out. They still have a 3-point lead. McKenna Stewart, freshman, back to serve. And that'll miss. Over the line. Point Knights. Got a couple subs here for the Knights now. But back to serve is Bree Schaefer. Excuse me, back to serve with Huski. Wrong team there. Schaefer's on the Husky side. There's a tap over by Hotwood. That'll work for the Huskies. The quick side out point on the serve receive. Gave it out to the freshman. So it's 12-9 here in the first set. Huskies serving over the line. On the serve error there by the Huskies. And the point back to the Knights. Again, mentioned in the pregame, both these teams pretty good on the serve, about 90%. And it may be around those. I don't have the official percentage numbers, but both teams have missed serves here in this first set. Serve here for the Knights rather. Now the outside, Hopwood is blocked. Dug back up by Ruth. Huskies still have it. And then Hopwood back over, back line, now in the middle. Attacked over by Indorf. On the outside, Hopwood for the Huskies. On the left side of the net, One touch and an attack. Oh, but then they missed the ball back over the net. Point Huskies. What a play right there. And it is Madison Augustin back to serve. 13-10, Cross County with the lead. And they got a ball missed. Point Nebraska Lutheran. (13-11) now. Escobar Schaefer with the serve receive. Sending it outside to Hopwood, who just sends it over. Another attacking error by the Huskies, and it's a 1-point game. 13-12 in the first. Knights serving here with Schoen. Hopwood, hard hit. Hard touch by the Knights in the back row. And then Endorf misses on the swing. Point Huskies 14-12. As the Huskies back to serve here with Hopwood. Oh, tough serve, received their first touch, but the Knights control it. Back over the net. Augustin, the setup to Kendall Nicolite with the kill. 15-12 Husky lead. As Hopwood back to serve. Rainbow serve over the net. And a forced free ball there by Malkow. Back set here to the right side for Baker. Huskies have it back here. Outside now, it's Ruth on the swing. Good dig back row there by number 12, Huskey. Back over the net here to the Huskies. Shelby Rising City, did they get the line? No. Just outside there on the attack attempt by Ruth. Tried to angle it to that spot, but the Knights will pick up the point, 15-13. Now Nebraska Lutheran checking in and back to serve. Kaya Colson, senior. Runs into the serve, smacks it over the net. Hopwood serve receive. Augustin out to the right side to Baker on the attack. Back row here for the Knights. And then front row, they'll free ball. Augustin the set. We got a tap and a point for Cross County. Or excuse me, for Shelby Rising City. That was the earlier game. So, Point Huskies, 3-point lead. And now it's Nicolite serving an ace. Second ace of the set for the Huskies. And they take a 4-point lead. Nicolite. Another serve. Ooh, another ace. 2 in a row for Nicolite. Kendall Nicolite getting the Huskies going at the service line. And that is her 34th ace of the season. Hopwood leads their team with 54. But last 2 serves, all Nicolite. 5-point lead for the Huskies. Timeout on the court. We'll step aside. More CRC Volleyball and set 1 action after this on Max Country.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
So the teams are granted a minute for timeouts, but Nebraska Lutheran called one there. Oh, there's another ace for the Huskies, Nicolite. I'll explain here in a second. That's her 3rd ace of this serving rally. Teams are allotted a minute, but both teams just took a quick, 20 seconds there. So that was a quicker break than I was ready for. And we did miss some action coming out of the last timeout break. So both these teams want to go quick here when they get to their benches. We got another point here for the Huskies as it's starting to unravel here for the Knights in this 3rd set. it's 20-13. Missed a point there. 20-13 after that missed attack by the Knights, and now the Huskies still serving here with Nicolite. Middle set, middle attack here by Husky. Now outside here, the Huskies over by Ruth. Pushing it there. Great play, Husky. And that's the side out for Nebraska Lutheran right there. Malco now back to serve. Sends it away. Escobar, Schaefer, serve, receive. Free ball back over. Not a good set up there by the Huskies. Now the Knights over the net. Augustin out to the outside. Ruth had it blocked. Huskies keep it up though. Ruth again, but her second try there into the net as the Knights pick up the point. 5-point lead still here for the Huskies in the first set. As back to serve there was Malkow into the net. Point Huskies. 6-point lead for Shelby Rising City. Serving now is Chloe Trujillo. She went on a pretty long serving run earlier in this set that helped Shelby Rising City stay strong, win about 8 straight points. Free ball back over after the serve received by the Knights. Now it's in the middle for Whitmore. Touched over. Set here by Malkow. Outside attack by Husky. Over and now free ball back by Ruth. Malkow to the middle. Now the Huskies, Hopwood behind the line. One-handed dig. Knights, though, keep it alive. Send it back over with an overhead behind the attack line. Ruth off the block for the kill. Kaylee Ruth's third kill. And the Huskies 3 points away from taking this first set. Trujillo serves. Over the line. Point Knights. 6-point lead. Spreeman heads back to serve. Hopwood, tough serve receive there. Gets it out to Ruth. Ruth had it touched at the net, keeps it though. After a giveaway, and now it's with the Knights. Good attack. Had a good point there for Samantha Husky. Senior with her third kill. Knights still trail 5. But if they keep it going, they've got a chance here in this set. Spreeman, another serve. Schaefer, long set, bump set, out to the far side to Ruth. And then attack attempt here, showing on the near side. Missed it over the line, point Huskies. They get a side out point there, and now 2 away from taking set 1. Back in and back to serve, McKenna Stewart. For the Huskies. Sends it over the net. Stuffed. Huskies. That was all Augustin right there. Looked like she got the major hand on it, and it's set point Huskies. Not a good first touch, Knights, but they're able to send it back over. Chance here for the Huskies. Whitmore taps it over the net. Good dig by the libero. For the Knights, we got a player into the net, point Huskies. That call, and that will end the first set. Shelby Rising City with a 25-17 first set win. Kaylee Ruth, 3 kills. Kendall Nicolite, 3 aces in this first set for the Huskies. We'll take a timeout. More CRC Volleyball coverage continues on 104.9 and the Max Country YouTube channel when we return.
Members of the Polk Hoardville Clarks Commercial Club support the CRC, Flatland Mobile Service, First State Bank of Hoardville, Hamilton Telephone Company, and Midstate Community TV, Han Service LLC, and Harmony Daylily Farm and Nursery. Looking for reliable irrigation? Turning Point Irrigation in York has you covered with quality Ranke systems built to last. Turning Point Irrigation and Ranke Manufacturing. Get back on the road with Ortegren Auto Repair in Straumsburg. Get your vehicle inspected for free today. That's Ortegren Auto Repair in Straumsburg, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Hardwood Artisan in Friend is dedicated to the trade. When you want custom cabinets and countertops, hardwood flooring, or millwork, go to Hardwood Artisan in Friend, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Weaver Repair will get you up and running when chaos strikes and can get you set up with the best that T&L Irrigation has to offer. Weaver Repair in Geneva.
Sutton Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, locally owned so they understand the importance of personal connection. It's their goal to provide you and your family with outstanding personal care and superior service.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
Croker & Croker Insurance and Real Estate Incorporated has been serving the Henderson area since 1941. They handle home, auto, farm, business, crop, and life insurance. See them on Main Street in Henderson.
Gear up for a winning career at Clutie, a growing steel fabrication business that's scouting talent to create structures for the electric utility industry. Experience a place where teamwork is part of the playbook.
Back here for set number 2. Parker Siza with you from the York City Auditorium on 104.9 Max Country. Also on our Max Country YouTube channel. You could watch along with us tonight. If you have one of those smart TVs, you know, that have the YouTube app, put us on the big screen here tonight. Shelby Rising City with an 8-point first set win, 25-17, and the Knights start out to serve here in set 2. Hopwood quickly on the attack, and Shelby Rising City starts out well in the second set. Hayden Hopwood, the freshman, just 1 kill back in the first set. Gets one there. Now the sophomore setter, Augustin, back to serve. Oh, an ace. Huskies, their 5th ace. Obviously, first one here in this second set. They had 4 back in the first, including 3 from Kendall Nicolite. And they get the ace right there from Augustin. Now stays serving. How about another one? 2 in a row for Augustin. Ace serve, 3-0 Huskies. Augustin came into the match with 44 aces, now 46, and little too aggressive right there. Point Knights after the error, 3-1. Now Knights back to serve here. Colson sends it over the line, missed the serve. That's the second service error for Nebraska Lutheran on both of their serves in this second set. Huskies back with the lead, or stay with the lead 4-1. Now it's Hayden Hopwood, freshman, on to serve here. That's another ace for the Huskies. Hopwood gets her first of the match. That's Shelby Rising City's 3rd this set. Right back to the middle where Ruth was there. The serve received right up to Ruth, who sends it back. Point Huskies, 6-1. Maybe thinking timeout here shortly for Nebraska Lutheran. Coach Owen. Sent over on a free ball here by the Knights. Huskies, though, back set. Out to Baker, off the block, down on the court. Baker, second kill, and Coach Owen will call timeout here for the Huskies. Trailing 7-1 in this second set. Come back, more CRC Volleyball after this on Max Country.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Who do you turn to when you need a trusted source for farm auction and acreage listings? Turn to West Blue Realty. Contact Kelly Hoffsnyder or Wade Heine at West Blue Realty.
Let Absolute Agronomy get you a custom fertilizer plan fit for your farm. They take pride in helping you push the limits on your bottom dollar. Absolute Agronomy, your success is their goal.
Nebraska Truck Repair in Seward has seen it all and fixed it all. So when your truck goes down, you know who to call. Nebraska Truck Repair in Seward, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Continuing here in set number 2 out of the timeout called by Nebraska Lutheran, trailing 7-1. And another lob right back up toward the net. Huskies are going to gain another point now, 8-1. Tough play there for the Knights to try to save it. So a 7-point lead here for the Huskies. And staying serving here during this run, Hayden Hopwood. Just over the back line there, will miss the serve. So both points here for the Knights in this set have only came on when Shelby Rising City has missed the serve. 8-2. Now let's see if the Knights can try to go on a run here. Adam Malkout back to serve. Hopwood. Augustin, right side. Oh, a whiff there by Baker on the right side. 4 hits called. And now 2 straight here for the Knights. Malkout will stay serving. Righty serve over the net. Hopwood, really high first touch there. Oh, then to the outside, Ruth. You could tell, she could tell right away she didn't hit that like she wanted to. A little bit off the side of her hand, but it still got over the net. Works for a kill. 6-point Husky lead. Kendall Nicolite, 3 aces for her back in the first set on the serve for Shelby. Over on a free ball in the middle here. Whitmore, was it touched? No, they say no. It looked like it was close, but out over the back line. Point Knights, 9-4. Serve here by Spreeman. Outside for Ruth. On the swing to the middle. Oh, good touch. What a dig back over by Augustin. Huskies kept that alive, then it's stuffed. Knights still have it. Outside, just over the line. Point Huskies. What a point for Shelby Rising City right there. What an incredible scramble play by Shelby Rising City as well. And then the diving play by the sophomore setter. Augustin back over the net. 6-point Husky lead here. Middle, Augustin outside, it's Ruth. Dug back up by the libero, back over the net by the Knights. Here at the middle, it's Whitmore, and that works for the attack. Lee Whitmore's 3rd kill. Madeline Clayton there, the libero for Nebraska Lutheran, had a pretty nice defensive play, but doesn't work there for the Knights. Serve, receive, right back over the net here to the Huskies. They lead by 7 here, 11-4, and a block at the net. Samantha Huskey with the stuff. And it's 11-5. Serving here, Huskey. Escobar Schaefer, serve, receive. Dangerous one back up toward the net, but then a stuff by Augustin. Point Huskies. What a block there. And Escobar Schaefer smiling, maybe bailed her out. That was it was a good serve receive, but it was in a dangerous spot right back over the net. But then Augustin was right there. And now the Huskies, oh, that's on the line. Good attack there for Schoen with the kill. So now 12-6 here in the second set. Got some subs in here for both teams. Back to serve here, Taylor Williamson, the sophomore. Williamson with a hard serve over the net. Hopwood on the outside with the swing there. Schoen tried to go right down the line on the near side, just missed it wide. Huskies pick up the point. Schaefer serving here, the libero for the Huskies. Schoen had it blocked. Knights keep it up. Send it back over. Augusta with another good dig. Free ball back over the net here by Nicolite. In the middle. Now on the outside, Knights had it touched and sent right back over. Back set here, Nicolite on the run. Missed it. Point Knights, 13-7. Now serving Asher Schoen, the junior. Schoen will miss. Point Knights, or pardon, Point Huskies, 14-7. And Brooklyn Baker will serve it away here for Shelby Rising City. Senior outside hitter, or excuse me, Gustin will serve it. Setter. And the Knights trying to attack here from the near side. Tough shot. Missed outside. Huskies lead at 15-7. Gustin, another serve here. Too low and into the net. Point Knights, 15-8. Lead here for Shelby Rising City. Back to serve now is Kaya Colson. Hopwood got a little away there, had to send it over on the overpass. Knights now with the chance and the kill. Off the blockers, Allie Spreeman, the junior, with her second kill. Knights cut the deficit to 6. On the serve now, it's Colson again. And a point. Hopwood. And now she's back to serve. 16-9. Hopwood just over the line. Knights with the sub here and into the front row. Rose Jamison. Malkow back to serve. Escobar Schaefer, good serve receive. Heads back to her, and that's not usually what the libero has to do, is a swing and an overhead like that. Tough spot there for Schaefer. Point for the Knights. After a good serve receive there by Schaefer. Here's another serve. Oh, and that missed everybody. Bad communication there. And the Knights with their first ace of the match. Autumn Malkow. Senior just picked up her 45th ace of the season. Escobar Schaefer gets this serve received, and they get it to the outside. Ruth with a strong swing. Tough spot to the crowd, but the Knights, no problem. Back over on a free ball by Colson. Right side here, it's stuffed. Shelby Rising City keeps it alive. Tapped back over by Ruth. On the right side there, runner back over to the Huskies. Attacked, then tapped up by Ruth after the block. Ruth then down the line, kept it going. Kaylee Ruth, 6th kill. What a point. And the Knights were in some real trouble, but were able to keep that up. Almost had to go into their own student section. 17-12 though, Huskies with the lead, and an ace serve, Huskies. That is Nicolite with her 4th ace, had 3 ace serves back in the first set, gets one here in the 4th, and it's an 18-12 lead for Shelby Rising City. Nicolite another serve here. Dangerous server, clearly, here in this match. Sent back over by the Knights from the middle. Hopwood to the outside to Ruth. She'll give it over to the back corner. Knights now, awkward play there. It's still on their side, though. Tapped back over the net. Got players on the ground here, tripping over each other. Whistle and a 4-hit call on Shelby Rising City. Yeah, both teams are a little out of sorts. It was almost a whiff by Jamison on the outside for the Knights. He was able to get it back over the net. Then the Huskies had some players trip over each other. So Nebraska Lutheran picks up the point. Now Spreeman hard. Line drive serve. Huskies, though, keep it going. Ruth with the overhead. Near side attack. Back over by Schoen. Ball over with Whitmore with the kill. Fourth kill for Whitmore. Huskies now up 19-13. Timeout by Coach Owen and the Knights here in this second set. We'll step aside. More CRC Volleyball when we return on Max Country.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Walters Ag LLC in Shickley, where tradition meets innovation. We are your source for Beck's Hybrid Seed and Pivot Bionitrogen Solutions. Visit our website or call us today at 402-759-1831.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Weaver Repair will get you up and running when chaos strikes and can get you set up with the best that T&L Irrigation has to offer. Weaver Repair in Geneva.
Working with a channel seedman to understand your growing conditions is the best way to select channel products for better yield potential. Call your local channel seedman, Blake Stengel, with Variety Ag in Shickley today.
It's been mostly Huskies here in this second set as they lead at 19-13. Back here for some CRC Volleyball on Max Country, the Max Country YouTube. We'd like to thank our sponsors who bring you this coverage possible. York General, Fillmore County Hospital, Copsa Odie, CPAs and Advisors, Norder Supply, Generations Insurance, Jensen Lumber, Eye Care Associates, Henderson State Bank, Baumsberger Welding, and so many others. Thank you for helping us sponsor this coverage as Whitmore on the attack here over the back line. Point Nebraska Lutheran. And now a 5-point game. Nebraska Lutheran got to this spot here in the CRC semifinals after a stunning victory over the BDS Eagles, the top seed. So the 8-seed Knights here, the 5-seed Shelby Rising City Huskies beat the 4-seed High Plains on Saturday. So one of these teams is going to get to the final tomorrow against Cross County. Huskies, strong swing there, dug up by the back line by Clayton the libero, but the Knights couldn't quite recover. Point Huskies, and it is 20-14. Back to serve now, McKenna Stewart. Got some substitutions here for the Knights. Side serve, side winding serve there for Stewart. Oh, but Schoen down on the court for the kill. The Knights hanging in here in the second set. Still long from over. Some subs here and back to serve. Taylor Williamson coming in for Jamison. And we'll send it away. Ruth missed her serve into the net. Huskies lead by 6. Touched over here by the Knights. Now Hopwood on the outside for the Huskies. Near side attack. Schoen missed. Huskies point. They lead 22-15. Now Escobar Schaefer, the libero, will send over an ace serve. Couldn't be recovered by the Knights. 23-15. Schaefer to serve. Set to the middle, outside, pushed over the net there by Schoen. And Hopwood. Knights back to Schoen here. Touched up by Augustin. Tough one there for Hopwood, but back over the net for the Huskies. Oh, and then the Knights with a diving dig by Clayton back over the net. Hopwood then. Good dig back row by Husky. Near side there for Schoen. Augustin to Hopwood. Was it touched? It was, they say. Point Huskies. 24-16. Excuse me. 23-16. And there's a kill for the Knights. I was right. It was 24-17. I knew I was right. Scoreboard said I was wrong up there. So Knights just got the point. I thought it's 24-16. Either way, it's still set point here for Shelby Rising City. Kendall Nicolite. Missed attack there for the Knights. Huskies take set two, 25-16. And they lead the match 2-0. Come back after this timeout for the third set here on Max Country.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elf's Well Drilling in Shickley. Call toll-free 888-627-WELL.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
When you think beef, you should think Brooding Farms. Brooding Farms uses the newest technology to create better beef. Good luck to all area athletes this season.
Stutzman Interiors in Shickley sells all types of flooring and can brighten your home with new countertops or windows. Call them at 627-4745. Good luck, area athletes.
If you have a sewer or water problem, call Van Kirk Brothers in Sutton. For more information, go to vankirkbrothers.com. They are proud supporters of area athletes.
Sutton Lumber, where they offer home improvement items as well as everything you need for new home construction, including windows, doors, and cabinets. Shop local at Sutton Lumber, a proud supporter of area athletics.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Sutton Pharmacy, a good neighbor pharmacy, locally owned so they understand the importance of personal connection. It's their goal to provide you and your family with outstanding personal care and superior service.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Hi, this is Lisa at Perennial. Our goal is to keep you, the customer, informed. PerennialPower.com features energy tips to help you save money, and you can even pay your bill online. Perennial Power, energy for generations.
Sutton Lumber, where they offer home improvement items as well as everything you need for new home construction, including windows, doors, and cabinets. Shop local at Sutton Lumber, a proud supporter of area athletics. Let Absolute Agronomy get you a custom fertilizer plan fit for your farm. They take pride in helping you push the limits on your bottom dollar. Absolute Agronomy, your success is their goal.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Palace Seed, we believe in growing from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We're proud to support high school athletes.
Members of the Polk Hortville Clarks Commercial Club support the CRC. Clint Hoffman with Trados, Cornerstone Insurance Group, Dash Farms Incorporated, and Deerskin Construction, Concrete and Residential.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Back here for the third set, Crossroads Conference tournament coverage on Max Country. Brought to you by Edgewater Insurance in Osceola, Mid-America Vision, Midwest Bank, RC Pit Stop, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Clutie, Bruning Grain and Feed, Alf's Well Drilling, Weaver Repair, Stutzman Interiors, and Jeannie Fay Creative Connections and Workshop. Parker Siza back with you. We are in the third set here. Shelby Rising City with the lead. 2-0. Won the first set 25-17, second set 25-16. And it is Augustin starting out the serve here. Outside, Hopwood taps it over the block. Over on the Knights side here. Oh, what a nifty play at the net by Husky for the Knights point. And they start out with a 1-0 lead. Let's take a quick second for station identification here on Max Country.
KTMX York, part of the Nebraska Rural Radio Association family of stations.
104.9.
Max Country.
Parker Sizer with you from the York City Auditorium. This is the CRC semifinal between the 8th seed Nebraska Lutheran and the 5 seed Shelby Rising City. Another point here for the Knights on a ball that went errant there for the Huskies. So 2-0. Nebraska Lutheran needs to obviously win this set to stay alive. Need to force it to a 5th. Need to win the next 2. Attack here down the middle by Husky. Nice play by the Huskies to get it back over. Now it's on their side with Hopwood. Missed it. Knights point. 3-0. Hopwood, runner here on the right side after the Knights serve. Oh, and another one for Husky. That's her 5th. It's a 4-point Nebraska Lutheran lead. They've got off to a great start here in this third set. And staying serving, here is Malka. Hopwood on the right. Sent right back over on the one touch there by Clayton. Trying to force it to the back line there is Baker. Right side here, good swing by Spreeman. Hopwood over on the outside. Knights. A good miss there for Spreeman. Point, Shelby Rising City. Knights were in a good run right there, but stopped on the side out. Huskies back to serve now with Hopwood. Serve over. Cal. Long bump set out to the near side. Spreeman over. Right side here. It's a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touched out by Spreeman. Point Huskies. 4-2. And now serving here is Hopwood. Spreeman saw the open part in the court. And the quick set right to that spot. (5-2) Nebraska Lutheran lead. Spreeman will miss that serve over the line. 5-3 now. Knights with the lead. Huskies will serve here with Nicolite. Bob was really close to that back line. Knights played it. Sent back over by Malkow. Middle set for Whitmore. Got it. 5th kill for Whitmore. Huskies making a 1-point game. And Nicolite, who has 4 aces here in this match, will serve. Serve, receive. Oh, but a tough one right up to the net. And that is the 5th one for Nicolite. Kind of unforced there. It wasn't a hard serve receive there for the Knights, but Nicolite still gets it to go. Oh, another tough serve. 2 players went after that for the Knights, but they're able to return on the overpass. Augustin to the middle, Whitmore. Dug up by Clayton on the ground. Back over the net here by Schoen. Augustin to the outside, tough play there. Not a good setup by Augustin. She knew it, and Ruth there couldn't grab it. So point Knights. They have the 6-5 lead. (6-5) is the score. Knights on top, outside, attack and point. Shelby Rising City with a quick side out with Kaylee Ruth. 6-6 here in the third set. Trujillo will serve it away. Got to the net, ace serve, Trujillo. Her second ace. Chloe Trujillo had one earlier in the first set. And we'll see some rotations in here. Adeline Brower, first time we've heard her. She's in, or seen her, she's into the back row now. On the quick sub, Trujillo on the serve. Malcow up to Schoen, had it stuffed. Whitmore was right there to block it. Now a 2-point Husky lead. Every time Trujillo's been on the service line for the Huskies, it seems like Shelby Rising City's gone on a run. Good serve here. Husky with the serve received to the outside. Brower on the swing, too strong. Good attempt though there, but it's a 3-point Husky lead now here in the third set. Serving Trujillo. Schoen taps it over. Held on the ground by Hopwood. They get it to the outside, far side there for Ruth. Clayton now for the Knights with a touch. It works for Indorf, actually. Clayton up to Indorf, and Elena Indorf with her first kill. And the Knights get a pretty important side out there to stop the Husky momentum. So now Taylon Williamson back in to serve. She missed a couple here today at the service line. Missed another one there. And the Huskies back with the point. 10-7. Some subs here for Shelby Rising City as they bring in McKenna Stewart back to serve. Serve receive Clayton. Touched back over by Indorf in the middle. At the net, tapped over Hopwood. It works for the Huskies. Hopwood with her third. It's an 11-7 lead for the Huskies. Showing on the runner at the net. On the Huskies side, they kept it in the front row. And Hopwood with back-to-back kills. 5-point Shelby Rising City lead. Timeout, Nebraska Lutheran. Their first timeout of this third set. We'll send it to a break. More CRC coverage continuing here in set 3 of the semifinal on Max Country.
This is Byron of the Byron Weimer Agency. Located 3 miles south of Utica, we insure homes, auto, farm, livestock, and crop. Give us a call to see what we can do for you.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranky Solutions are what they deliver. Ranky, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
Farmers and Merchants Bank in downtown Milligan wishes another successful sports season to all area athletes. Good luck from Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Who do you turn to when you need a trusted source for farm auction and acreage listings? Turn to West Blue Realty. Contact Kelly Hoff-Snyder or Wade Heine at West Blue Realty.
Back here for the third set and out of the timeout. Serving here is McKenna Stewart as Shelby Rising City has a 5-point lead, 12-7 over the Nebraska Lutheran Knights in this Crossroads Conference semifinal. Huskies, Hopwood again. That's her third straight kill. Last 3 points, all Hopwood, all kills. 6-point Husky lead. Stewart stays serving. Attack in the middle here for Indorf. Lifting on the Husker, on the Knights. And the lead up to 7. Not good for Coach Owen's squad, especially out of the timeout here. McKenna Stewart back to serve. Get it to the middle. Get it to the attacker. Ashley Schoen. That's her 4th kill. Gives her and the team the 8th point here in this 3rd set, and they need plenty more here to keep this match going. Hopwood has been on fire for Shelby Rising City. The freshman, Hayden Hopwood, freshman outside hitter, gives the Huskies a 7-point lead. And that attack there from the near side net, not a strong attack, just ran it up there, tapped it over the block. Probably tapped it between the block, I should say. Knights at the net, that's into the block for the point, Endorf. Kaya Colson back into serve here. Escobar Schaefer, serve receive. Augustin across the court to Hopwood, the hot hand. Back over to the back line. Tapped over by Husky. Hopwood again. Got it to the back row. Now Cowd, tough touch there. It's Hoda Spearman, and she goes right down the line with it. Huskies weren't ready for the play. And Spreeman, pardon, not Spearman, Spreeman there with the kill. 15-10 in the 3rd set. Good serve by the Knights. Tough action. Augustin, though, gets it over. Good job, Augustin and Hopwood there near the net. Knights, now Huskies back over the net. Knights with it, down the middle. Touched up by Nicolite. Hopwood to the outside and off the block. Kill number 7 for Hopwood. Back up to a 6-point Shelby Rising City lead. Madison Augustine back to serve. Get over by Husky. Augustine out to Hopwood. Over the block. Runner and a free ball back over the net. Opportunity here for the Huskies. Right side Ruth. Or Baker part. Strong attack. Great dig. Back line though there by the Knights. Keeping that up was Colson. Hopwood now. Got it on the line. Hayden Hopwood's been the key here for the Huskies in this 3rd set. Giving them a 7-point lead, 17-10. Augustin stays serving. Good attack there, good side out. Knights with Husky. She was on the right side there, the middle set. And a nice finish, 17-11. Malco back serving here for the Huskies, for the Knights. Escobar Schaefer, the serve receive for Shelby Rising City. Hopwood runs, taps it over the net. Knights with a free ball back over. Back set here for Baker. Almost got it for the Huskies. Knights, though, with a chance here. Down the middle, it's Husky. Huskies save it in the front row. Hopwood, great dig, back row by the Knights. Pushed back over from the middle, Escobar Schaefer. Oh, and then Hopwood just can't miss. Angled that attack there to the back corner. Timeout called by Nebraska Lutheran. Hayden Hopwood now with 9 kills in the match. Timeout on the court in the 3rd set. Shelby Rising City with an 18-11 lead. We're back after this on Max Country.
Collision and hail repairs, paintless dent removal, restorations, and even custom golf carts. You get all that and more at Road 3 Auto Body and Sales in McCool Junction.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation and Pruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs, or call them today, 402-353-6775.
7-point lead here for the Huskies as we continue on in this third set. Shelby Rising City wins this. They'll head to the championship game tomorrow against Cross County. CRC coverage here on Max Country, brought to you by Shickley Grain, Auditorium Insurance, Variety Ag, McCool Air Service, and Banana Rams. Huskies serving here with Hopwood. Out of the timeout, and an ace serve, Hayden Hopwood. 8-point Husky lead. Hopwood back-to-back aces. One touch there, but could not be controlled. And coming out of the timeout, not what you wanted to see here for Nebraska Lutheran. They'll bring in a sub here into the back row. That is Adeline Brower. Oh, nearly a third straight ace, but somehow Huskey kept it alive. One touch back over the net to the Knights here. And then Huskey, the attack. Hopwood with the touch in the back row. Outside, there's a kill for Ruth, her 8th. And the Huskies closing the door, up by 10 here in the third set. Attack, ace serve there for Hopwood. That's her 4th. 22-11. Tapped back over the net here, Knights now. On the right side, Brower. Behind the line, Hopwood. Good dig back row. A runner back over by the Knights. Ruth. Got some back and forth action here. Not a lot of flow. Good attack there by the Knights, though. Good dig by the Huskies, keeping it alive at the front. Outside here, good swing. Spreeman, the kill. The Knights needed that just for some confidence. Even if they don't come back here, they still will play tomorrow, a chance to win the third place CRC match, which is an important one to win. Don't want to downplay it. Good serve there by the Knights. Almost an ace serve. Probably a better serve received there by the Huskies. Back over the net to the middle, Huskey. Now the Huskies, Ruth taps it over the block. Huskey to the right side. Brower, nice swing for the sophomore. Madeline Brower with the point. Oh, good serve there by the Knights. Augustin, though, will return on a free ball. 22-13. Free ball back over by the Huskies. Brower again outside, but missed it long. Point. Huskies 23-13 late in this third set of the CRC semifinal. Nicolite will serve it away. Oh, there's her 5th ace. No, her 6th. Pardon. 6th ace for Nicolite. And it's going to give Shelby Rising City the match point. Plenty of them coming up here. Serve receive Knights. Touch back over by Schoen. Sent just wide there on the swing by Ruth. So the Knights survived one match point, but a few more to go here. Match point number 2. And the serve just over the line, and that's going to do it. It'll be a matchup between the Huskies and the Cougars for the CRC final tomorrow night. Shelby Rising City takes the third set, 25-14, and a sweep over Nebraska Lutheran. So 25-14, the final. Parker Siza back with you here from the York City Auditorium as we close out this match here tonight. Tomorrow we're going to have a good one. Third place match first between Nebraska Lutheran and Osceola at 5 o'clock, and then at about 7 o'clock it'll be the championship game between Shelby Rising City and Cross County. Hope you'll join us tomorrow. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Again, Cross County wins in a 4-setter over Osceola to head to tomorrow's championship game, and the Huskies just won in a sweep over Nebraska Lutheran. 25-14 in the third set, 25-16 in the second set, 25-17 in the first set. We'll see everybody tomorrow night. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll send you back to the music here on Max Country. And remember, if you're listening or you're interested in watching tomorrow's broadcast, it'll be available on the 104.9 Max Country YouTube channel. Have a great rest of your Monday night.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Plain Talk